like a decent amount of game.
Hi, everybody, by the way.
Explain.
Just join us. We're the Brothers Murph.
We are the Brothers Murph.
Just start recording, so.
Oh, hey, everybody. We just started recording because we just started just now.
Indeed. We haven't been talking for 15 minutes.
Yeah, nothing at all.
They need to see that.
Diego says, we've been talking about Petrichor, fam. And Diego says, Petrichor theme could be changed to a full diaper baby running in the house. True. Yeah, and you're just dropping everywhere.
Dropping out of a diaper.
Gross,
That's true.
Raining.
That's true.
It's raining. And Mom Right said they're going to have an all-night Fireball Island party on June 7th to celebrate with the older grandkids getting out of school.
Ooh.
How rad is that?
With a little Fireball Island?
Damn.
Nice.
We are going to have to, Mom Writes, over the summer when we get a hold of the Spider Springs, we're going to send you a copy of that expansion because then you're going to add spiders that fly. And that's just going to be fun.
The Spider expansion's really fun.
Yeah, really fun.
And the best thing about the Spider expansion is it gives you another way to get off the island, so it's not just another place to go like the Crimson Cutlass expansion. Tam Gam Green. Tam Green. Is that a Shay?
Shay's in this house.
Shay's here.
No.
Hi, Shay. Welcome to our studio.
Look at Beach Shay.
Look at Shay.
We're in Ventura now. We're by the beach.
Yeah,
rich?
so I came right from an audition and did not have time to put on pants, or actually forgot to bring jeans to put on.
Oh, that's fine.
You've never worn pants on stream. Don't
I
act
know,
like
let's
it's
be
any
honest.
different.
It's true, but I usually don't walk in until the stream's already started.
That's true. So they can't see.
That's true. This is the equivalent of you in a damn tuxedo with the way you've been operating on stream lately. Everyone, Shay's here.
Shay's here.
Hey,
Shay, this is our studio.
I love this.
Isn't it cool?
This is awesome,
Isn't
guys.
it nice? I'm very excited about
It's
it.
the first time seeing it.
Yes, indeed. Shay is here.
We've just been talking about games and stuff that we've been playing.
Cool.
We played Petrichor.
Ooh, this game. I
play
keep
as a
seeing
cloud.
this.
Or you get to play as clouds.
I keep seeing this, and it looks beautiful.
It is.
Yes.
I mean, this is like
Very
one of the.
cool.
We're going to be doing real soon.
Yes, it's fun. It's very unique. It's
Our
very
favorite, like box covers, and this has to be right up there because it's just a minimalist, beautiful piece. Anyway,
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
We played that and.
Question: how many sandwiches?
Approximately 84.
Yeah, exactly.
Couple
You live
more
so
sandwiches.
many sandwiches away
It's a
now.
lot of sandwiches.
The problem is now you have to consider traffic sandwiches.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the thing.
and trail mix because it might be
Exactly.
You came at a bad time. Admittedly a bad time.
Yeah, it was.
Birdman, Birdman.
Oh, Birdman.
What's up, Birdman? 12 months, 1 year, Birdman. I love you.
Damn. That's amazing. Marzello's not wearing pants. I don't want anyone to be wearing pants. Be comfortable, man. We're in Ventura now, dude. It's all laid back out
Dude,
here.
we're
dude.
dope, though. What's up, Free Hugs? Very excited for this game. Only have about 90 minutes left in the Name of Wind book, which will be the first expansion. That's right. The name I saw that. Is that based on the book?
Yeah, it's,
okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, they have things based on the Name of the Wind series. They also have another one. I don't know if it's this expansion or if they're planning it for the next expansion, which was Brandon Sanderson works.
Ooh. Which one of the series? Do you know?
I don't know offhand. I just remember that author being like thrown
He's
around.
got so many good series, so it's like it's hard to choose from at that point.
Mom Right says we need to add something to the studio, a plaque that says Mom Right slept here.
We have two moms who've slept here.
We do. This is a Airbnb for moms specifically.
Okay.
/ a filming studio.
We'll have you start signing the wall up there so that people have slept here.
I mean, because here's the thing. Anytime Mom Rights visits, this is going to be your domain. You can just take over.
Straight
take over. We got
What's up, Smashback?
A good section of this box is disappeared.
It's not the worst box, but it's not the best either. There's a lot of green down
Yeah.
here.
Smashback zone up in here. Judy put dinner on the table, so Juba said, I gotta go get that. I gotta go get that.
Thank you, Alex. Said if you haven't already, go sub to Shay for his amazing content.
That's
Shay,
nice.
give a little put. What do you do, Shay? Give a little put.
I do
plug.
board game tutorials. I teach medium to heavyweight games, and I try to do it in a fun and relatively quick way. Just basically in a way that keeps people interested while they're watching.
Yeah, the heavy games get rough.
Succeed.
You're like,
Yeah.
You
cool.
You literally, and I said this the other day, like, I was like, I don't know about Gloomhaven, man. There's a lot, and I watched your video, and by the end I was like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. And then I sent Nick to learn everything and teach me it after that. But I was just like, some stuff's gonna sound familiar because I watched your video. So you break
It's a
it
good
down.
primer.
Yes.
You watch
it gets you started, and you say so. You say, like, this is going to get you going.
Yeah.
There will be times we have to look at the rule book, but that's going to happen. I'm not going to go
the
through
FAQ
them,
is like 50.
whatever.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, so.
What's up, JG, man?
JG, man. So this guy taught me TI4 talking about Shay in half an hour. It's filthy how good he is.
It's disgusting.
Filthy. Yeah, it's true.
It's just dirty.
That is accurate.
It's a dirty swamp.
Free Hook saying the Sanderson expansion will be Stormlight Archive.
Okay, I haven't read that one yet. It's really big.
Yeah.
Like the first book is like 1,200. It's massive, and I'm always just like, oh my gosh, like I need to do it because I hear it's amazing because I've loved everything else he's done. But every single time,
stuff is like a pretty quick read from his stuff, right?
No.
It's
not slow. It's not slow.
Well, didn't you say like the Reckoners go by super fast?
The Reckoners do, yeah, but that's like a
that's
YA
not like
novel.
an average.
No.
What's going on? Who?
Down, Panda Angel.
Panda Angel.
Love you guys. We love you, Panda Angel.
Right, we love you.
No, they read fine. They're not like one of my favorite authors is Robin Hobb, and her stuff is like beautifully written, but just drags. It's just she does not write quickly, and that's totally fine. But it's like his stuff is fine, but it's just like I don't care how fast it reads. 1,200 is a lot of pages.
There's no
That's
way
a lot of pages, man.
1,200 is gonna be quick.
I have the first Stormlight Archive, and I've picked up a bunch of times and been like, nah, just put it back down.
It could be well paced, but it's still.
It'll keep you engaged.
You hope it's well paced if it's 1,200.
It's rough, man. Yeah, I am in the middle of a duology called The Six of Crows. It's like a heist book. It's very cool. Very cool. It's kind of like Gentlemen Bastards with a lot less swearing.
I can live with that.
Yeah. It's really good. Really good. Justin Jacobson.
Gentlemen Bastards just has a lot of just general, almost like everyone swear. Everyone's
everyone's
this.
just,
And I'm like, all right, I don't mind, but I'm like, well, everyone here sounds.
Yeah, at least it feels relatively natural for that world.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's being too nice. I need you all to stop it. I'm gonna blush.
But watch his new video when it comes out next month.
Terraform Mars?
Terraform
Mars, next one,
right
people.
Terraform Mars, and then for
Madara,
Patreon backers, they'll get all of the expansions in a video. All 5 expansions, including Turmoil, in one video.
Can you give, I think Nick asked the other day, in 2 sentences, Turmoil, yay, nay, into it?
Oh, yeah, we talked about
it. It's not a yay or a nay. I wouldn't say it's an automatic buy.
Okay.
It's because most of the expansions.
I'm gonna play your copy then.
Here's the thing: is that most of the expansions of Terraforming Mars are. I don't want to say it's more of the same, but it's like it's expanding.
Just more.
It's expanding on the same game.
Yeah.
Whereas this is introducing something that's completely different.
Which is cool. That's been fine.
Yes, I agree.
And the I played it with 2-player, but it's kind of an area control like mini game, and 2-player area control doesn't work as well as it should. So I think that it's going to be better for larger player counts, and also I think it's going to be better if you're not playing with all of the expansions at once. I did the game with every single one.
Like if you want to add one thing, it's a good thing to do.
I think if you had like Prelude and that one, I think that would be fine.
Okay, that's cool.
Interesting.
You wouldn't get a little bogged down in everything else. But
yeah. All right, cool.
Thanks for the quick update. We'll get into this now, I guess, but how to know.
Freeyug said the only Sanderson I have read is the first 2 of the Reckoners. Read the third; it's great. But he finished the Wheel of Time. That's what kind of he was big before that, but that's one thing that people really love about him is he finished that series after Robert Jordan passed away. JG asked, "Do you guys consider yourself avid readers? I read on occasion, but I'd like to read more. I find myself just choosing other stuff, mostly gaming and programming over reading. I read a lot.
Nick does. I
try to read a book every 2 weeks
in waves, where I'm like I read a lot, then don't. What I have done over like the last year and a half, like really consistent, is like listen to books, audiobooks, like constantly, because I'm driving a lot.
Makes sense.
Like picking up and reading books have been not happening as much.
I try to read at least an hour a day. That's what I try to read. But I read slow is the issue. So when I have like an 800-page book, it takes me really long.
Gotta get better.
I just read every night. Like it helps me go to sleep.
Yeah,
so sometimes with a book, like I'll stay up because it's really interesting and it keeps me engaged. And then sometimes it's kind of not a boring book, but it's like it's written more slowly.
Yeah.
And so like it just puts me to sleep immediately and takes me forever.
Yeah,
to read.
right.
Yeah.
That's why I don't read to go to bed because of
Yeah.
that exact reason. It just takes me forever.
Yeah, my wife says Audible. Yeah, I get down on Audible all the time.
I've been listening to a lot of lectures on Audible. That's what I've been doing.
Listen to Bill Nye talk about evolution right now.
Mike and I have played the Reckoners board game. That's actually what got me to read the series was the Reckoners board game.
I'll play that again.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's
And tell Mike to read.
dice chucky thing, right? And dice allocation.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Just tell me to read what?
Miss the books you're reading. Right now I'm reading a book called, it's called Crooked Kingdom, but the first book is called Six of Crows by Leia something. I can't remember her last name.
And I'm very slowly making my way through, is it Cold Cases, the new one? The side.
You still reading that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in the third one now. Third piece of
that long.
Yeah, it's a bunch of like Dresden side story stuff that like
Yeah,
Jim
yeah.
Butcher wrote for this thing or for this thing, and then they just put it.
It's
into a
like
little
side
thing.
jobs. It's essentially like another side jobs. I was tell Caleb to read Red Rising. Tell Mike to read Red Rising. He hates that book.
I do not. I quite like the half of it, but then it happened to coincide with the time that I fell out of reading.
Yeah,
and now I just got to start it over again.
I hear you.
Actually, I probably don't.
To everyone of Audible Dresden Files, you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to never listen to those.
They are great. Don't listen to him. They're
listen
great.
to him.
It takes it. You get to listen to the evolution of an actor discovering the character more and more.
Could have been good from the beginning, you know.
It is good from the beginning, but
Could've
he
picked
gets
someone
quite
good.
good. James Marsters gets
Read them.
quite good.
Read them.
Read them as well, but then listen to.
But
them
also
fun.
just love James
Anyway,
Marsters.
let's call it Adventure Shave.
Oh, adventure.
Punch Nick in the head.
Speaking of like these epic fantasy.
Yeah,
Should we move this way?
Some sort of like, what's it say? Craft your hero, claim your destiny, or something.
Yeah.
Great tagline.
Yeah, this is who did
This
the art?
guy.
The art's outstanding on the cover.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
really
solid
is. So, you guys have played Role Player.
Yes.
Have indeed.
Love it.
So, this is a similar game in its theme and its setup. It's like you are designing a character, but not so much you're designing their stats.
Okay.
There is an element of that. In this, you're designing their story, their life.
Cool.
We're going to start off with a few cards, and these will give us like our origin, our motivation, and our destiny. There's like there's half of these are like this is an odd design choice, but like those the tree cards are what we're starting with.
Okay.
So if you want to
I love tarot-sized cards.
Yeah.
More tarot-sized cards. I don't know about that, but I
if
do
you
quite
want
like them.
to shuffle these up individually and deal everybody 2 from each
with
pile.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put these out. So we're gonna start with an origin, a motivation, and a destiny. And these will give us a few things, kind of narratively. They'll also give us a few stats. You know, there's the 6 D&D stats: strength, dexterity, constitution, wisdom, intelligence,
3 of these?
and charisma. 2 each.
Okay.
And
All right.
and give me like the top one of each one, just for examples. So for example, can I grab one of these cards? If I have this, I'm gonna be a beggar who's the sole survivor and the heir to the throne.
Ooh.
Cool.
So we're gonna
Works
look.
out.
We're gonna look through the 2 cards of each stack that we got. We're gonna choose one from each, put them out. Now the destiny, it's your destiny. You don't tell everyone your destiny is right away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're a beggar and a sole survivor. No one's gonna believe that you're the heir to the throne.
I mean,
from
come
the
on. Why
beginning.
would they believe you?
That'd be
Yeah.
crazy.
Gosh.
Now these cards will give you some little abilities. Some of them will give you like passive abilities or active abilities. They will also give you traits. For example, on the beggar, this gives you dexterity and charisma, which is what these symbols mean. You can also just say arrows and crowns because they all kind of have shapes.
Okay. Mom writes is going to get Mickey Mouse ice cream bars from the freezer real
Fair.
quick. How
Very
dare
fair.
she?
Oh, sounds so good.
And then let's say, I've got this in front of me. Those are my stats. I've got some abilities, and once we start, we're going to put out Act 1. Act 1 is going to be 4 cards that we can choose from. Some allies. Discard these. Oh boy. We're not going to have any allies this game. Jesus Christ.
Oh, these are gone for good, or you don't reshuffle them?
They're gone for good. If they come up while you're playing the game, you can tuck them under a card. But if they come up during setup, just discard them.
Ooh.
There's like 6 of them. We just discarded 4. That's fine. So if you look at Act 1, there are a few scenarios that have come up, and I'm going to grab one of the other type of things. So there are challenges and there are traits.
Okay.
Traits are pretty easy to get. If I wanted to become spiritual, I could grab this, and this would give me 2 things. One, it would give me wisdom, which is what the symbol on the top right is. And then this little star is a story icon. That's like a set collection bonus for the end of the game. It's like your experiences that you're going for. But there's a condition on this, which is you may not gain this if you have any tragedy in your story. These black diamonds are tragedy. There's also white diamonds, which are triumph. And I've got, unfortunately, I started with some tragedy because I'm the sole survivor.
True.
It's just a
Fair.
sad
I can't take it. But if I didn't have this, I could take it, and then I would, and these are going to go on our player boards, I would just sort of tuck it underneath like this.
Okay. So now you're a spiritual beggar.
Exactly.
This is fun.
So if, instead of going for this trait, I'm actually going to attempt a challenge. Now there are a few, I can do any of these. You don't have to have the stats that are listed, But if you do, that's going to help you out.
Okay.
Because when you attempt a challenge, you're going to cast the runes.
Ooh.
You always get these 3 basic runes. These 2 are 1 success or 0 successes. This
Okay.
is 1 success or you get to draw a card. There are like hero and anti-hero cards that you can draw. So if I were to go for, say, Find a Lost Child, I don't have Strength or Wisdom, which are these 2 symbols right here. So all I'd be working with is these tiles, and since I need 4 successes to get it.
Probably gonna be hard to.
It's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah.
But let's say I want to go to the Thieves Guild.
Okay.
I can either train as a spy or train as a killer, but no matter which side I choose, I get to use the symbols that are on the left here, being Dexterity and Charisma, which are what I have.
Okay.
So, in order to do that, I would take a Dexterity rune, and I would take a Charisma rune, which are in here. So now I'm adding these to my cast.
Cool.
And each of the stat runes all kind of have the same thing. There's a 1 success or there's a 2 success side, which is just matching the symbol.
Okay.
And if you have 3 or more of 1 stat, because you can get more of the same stat, like let's say I had 3 charisma, I would then get access to this 3rd rune, which is either 2 successes or, in this case, I would get an anti-hero card. But this is no successes. But by then you're pretty charismatic.
Interesting. Okay.
So let's say I wanted to go to Thieves Guild. I want to train as a killer.
Okay.
Now the base difficulty is 3. This one is +1, so
Okay.
it's going to be a little bit harder. But if I get it, I will get Dexterity, and I'll get this Mask, which is another story icon.
Ooh.
So I would cast the runes, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I nailed it. I did it so well.
Wow.
So I would take it,
Very
and I
successful.
would slide it underneath on the bottom there.
Oh, so you can. Okay, some on the
Train
bottom.
as a killer.
There you go. Trained killer begging.
So we've
Well,
got.
they beg for their life. I beg for scraps.
So we've got our player board like this, and let's say I'm going first, and I've taken a bunch of cards. I've filled up the first my first act, which is I've put 3 cards underneath.
Okay.
If I've done that, then on my if I'm the first one to have done that, then on the next turn, then we will reveal Act 2. And now anyone can go for Act 2 or Act 1 cards.
Okay.
Okay.
But we
So-
won't reveal them until
Someone-
someone already has 3 cards in their Act 1.
So 3 cards in addition to their base
Yes.
starting thing. Okay, so 3.
3 more cards, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then you reveal Act 2. When you do the same thing with Act 2, you reveal Act 3. And then once we've finished Act 3, or once someone has filled up their Act 3, everyone else will get 1 more turn.
Okay.
And then we'll sort of count up points. You get points for the triumph and the tragedy in your story. So these white diamonds and the black diamonds, they both give you points. But
So being a sad sack's not the end of the world.
it's not. And some cards actually reward you for having a lot of tragedy.
You want to
in
come
your
out
story.
the dregs, you know?
Yeah.
Like.
And then you get it for those. You'll get it for the experience that you get. Every time you fail a challenge, you'll get 1 experience.
Okay.
You can also use experience.
You
for
learn a
new
little
things.
bit, you know?
Yeah. You'll get points for the set collection symbols that you got. But at the end of the game, one of the big things we're going to do is we're going to tell the story of our character. And at the end, we're going to reveal what our destiny is.
Cool.
Okay.
So there's 2 really quick things to talk about. One are the dark runes. If I wanted to go for this one, say, and I have no chance of getting this, but I have some XP, I can trade in XP, up to 3 of them, to cast up to 3 dark runes. These have 1 or 2 successes. But if I get a moon, I've got this little tracker on the side. This is my alignment. You start off neutral, but every time you cast a moon, or anything gives you a moon, that pushes you down the alignment track. And at the end of the game, you're going to get points based on your alignment track. If you're very virtuous, you'll get a lot of points. If you are a little bit bad, you'll get some points, but if you're very bad, you'll lose points.
Okay.
Interesting.
And these also determine what cards you can play, because there are hero and anti-hero cards. So these are the hero cards, and while you're on this track, if you've got any white symbols, then you can play a hero card. So at the beginning, you can play both. But if you are really high on the track, then you can't play anti-hero. If you're really low on the track, you can't play hero cards.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's basically the game. We start off with 3 experience along with everything else.
Okay.
And
Excellent.
make sure you get one of those. And yeah, do you have any questions?
Alexander has a question. It's a quick question. I know this has been a Kickstarter game. Is this a Kickstarter pumped up version, or is this retail? Because if this is retail, I may just look for it. People are saying that the rune dice are runes are super cool and they make click-clackies.
Very click-clacky.
They're very cool looking. Like
what a cool way to have essentially dice, just like...
Yeah. Well, there's so many like movies people like throw bones and they can like see the future. I'm like, it's kind of a cool
So
way
we
to
start
go.
with these 3, right?
So no, so is this seems like it could be pretty
I think it's
retail-y to
retail.
me.
To be honest, I don't know. I was actually sent this by the publisher because they're super nice.
Oh, D6 rating. What's up, D6 Pack? How you doing? Thank you. I hope everyone before us was checking out D6 Pack. Thank you so much. I think you want to move that, or I think you can move your board. I think it'll decrease the glare on here. We got to figure out our light situation. It's a little glary when it's straight above. There we go. That's perfect. Now we can see you.
I'll be the XP giver out.
Down, tearing boom, boom. Raid. What were y'all playing? I can't remember what you said you were going to be playing. D6 Pack. Thank you again for that raid. We really appreciate that.
Appreciated you.
Ping pongs to your station. playing quicks. That's what it was. This
Ping
goes back up here.
out their stations just look like like Huey Jr. in Pearl Harbor's got like the big gun, but he's like actually shooting it.
Yeah.
It's everyone's at those big guns just going like ah! No one hits anything, and they're like everyone's on the ground. You're shooting straight into the sky.
So we're choosing one of each of these.
Yeah.
And then
you can
Act
look
3 is secret, right?
Exactly, and you can look at all of them.
Yeah.
They'll be kind of clear about like.
I have 3 of these ones. Why do I have 3 of those ones?
I don't know.
Because this one's going away.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's our destiny.
Ooh,
Okay.
follow your jelly.
Ooh.
I am jelly of you, jelly.
Jelly. Bang.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for that follow.
Quick
Pop in the chat and say hello.
On D6.
Ooh, the art in this game is good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I love the art in this game.
Man, I wish I know about this one.
Fantastic.
Oh, see, I want to pick a fun. I'm not even looking at the cards. I don't care about
Yeah,
the cards. I'm just looking for the story.
Here's the great thing about this game is that you can kind of just go based on story, and you won't do poorly.
Yeah.
Unless like you go out for a challenge that you have no way of getting, like
I think that's.
you're gonna do okay.
Oh yeah. Excellent. I picked up that Soul Survivor card. That's.
Oh, how dare you!
Ooh, interesting. Okay, Ooh. I'm gonna do these because they're kind of thematic. I'm gonna do all 3 of these because they're kind of thematic.
Okay.
The other ones are more fun, but I'm going with what makes sense. Okay, so this one is face down. No one knows that I am hung like a mule. Okay. Alrighty, and then I am very excited. So I roll these things. Click clack, click clack, crush.
Yeah, I'm gonna go thematic with this space. Although I could have done the exact opposite cards and still been kind of thematic.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
What's up, Rage Quit? How you doing?
You just in time, Pluk.
You just in time, player.
All right, man.
Hello,
The problem
Promise.
is, with lights that are directly ahead, Mike, I'm very shadow.
Well, if you do your hat.
Ooh,
down,
well,
like
yeah.
that, We're gonna get a little LED fill light
Just
right
so we
here.
can
Just a little
hit
bit,
it- hit it a little bit.
underneath, you know.
Just put it right here, pointing directly.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the lens
Directly.
flare. Super cool. Okay, so
So let's go around
Let's
and
talk-
see
yeah,
who we
who's
are
what?
so far.
I'm but a squire, and like a squire, I'm also a thrill seeker. So
Okay.
I'm kind of like a Arya Stark vibe, man. I'm just like, I ain't scared. I'm gonna run around crazy. So I'm just a thrill seeking squire.
That's okay, man. I am an acolyte, seeker of truth. I'm out here
Ooh.
being like, Jesus, here's the word of the Lord. Seeking the truth. That's what I'm out there. I'm just I'm on a soapbox just preaching the word of the Lord in the
Seeking,
square.
you giving the truth.
Jesus. What about you, Vermont?
While you're preaching, I'm here living the truth. See, I'm a hunter. I'm out in the wilds,
Okay.
and I'm pure of heart.
Ooh, that's nice.
I am incorruptible.
That's nice.
Okay.
I'm pure of heart of a hunter.
You say that name, man.
You
Yeah.
use every part of the
Say
animal.
that.
Spleen, the bones,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Don't be
Johnson.
He makes neckties out of their tails.
I'm classy too.
Yeah,
Yes,
oh, yeah.
You know.
Just sells
Hey,
them.
the only one out there who like hunts in a tuxedo. It's very nice. Very nice. All right. So now what?
So now, whoever wants to go first, I can go first if you'd like.
Go ahead. Yeah, why don't you
Uh,
go ahead and go first?
So I've got dexterity and wisdom. Those are my stats currently. So there's 2 things that would be good for me. I can either see, I can do any of these 3. Like this one has dexterity, this one has wisdom, this one has spiritual. Let me remember.
Should we each get our basic little runes?
Okay.
Yeah, you should have. No?
Basic runes, right?
So the runes are going to be shared,
only...
yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought
yeah.
they were mine.
We can keep the basic runes in the middle and sort of divvy out the runes as needed.
Cool.
Hi, Board Game Geek. Hello. Sorry, I saw
Hello,
Hey BGG. I was like, is Board Game Geek here? Hello, I'm assuming Aldi.
We are just beginning a grand adventure.
Grand adventure!
I'm a thrill-seeking squire, and Nick's over there on a soapbox.
I'm an acolyte seeker of truth, speaking the word of the Lord.
You're the bringer of truth.
But again, just because you're preaching doesn't mean you're truly spiritual.
You could my spiritual card. You can't be a spiritual hunter.
I am pure of heart, okay?
How dare you, Nick?
I am so spiritual. Just because I don't follow organized religion.
Aldi is up in this house. How you doing, partner?
Man, this art's good.
And Birdman's
it's such great like fantasy art.
yeah.
Like every single card could be the
this
cover.
This is like
of a book.
the what is it? The like Michael Douglas, the sword, not the Sword in the Stone. Like it's like his Indiana Jones. It's like
Cruel Intentions.
Yeah, Cruel Intentions. Basic Instinct.
Rage Quit. The name of this game is Call to Adventure.
Adventure.
It's by Brotherwise Games. They did like Boss Monster.
Yeah,
is the big one that they're known for.
And yeah, Aldi here. What's up, Aldi? It's good to see you. How is Texas? You guys getting ready for BGG at the sea? That's coming up, right?
This spring BGs, I think it's the end of this month, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can go.
Yeah.
So I can train as a spy. Okay, so my little stats, I've got the little sword and little arrow thing.
Yeah,
so
you got strength and dexterity.
Finding a lost
Both
child.
of these would be good for you.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to climb to safety.
So you've got this missing person.
Missing persons.
And then you want to climb to safety?
I think so. Or is that, so that means I'm not going to help out the person?
No, you went searching for a missing person, couldn't find him. But it's cool. You're gonna save yourself. Climb to safety. Get strong.
Yeah, I mean, mostly it's like thrill seeking. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna like strap like a vine around me and like try to see if I can like dynamite it.
Exactly. Plus, if you can successfully do this, you'll get to draw a hero card. Oh, that's another thing. I forgot. Everyone starts with a hero card. Thank you.
And said, Texas is good. And BGG Spring week after next, bananas. That's awesome. Very cool. And what's up, Hard Board Games? How you doing? Oh, Kyle Bank was Romancing the Stone, Mikey.
Okay. Romancing the Stone. Thank you. I was like, something the stone is sword and something. Yeah, Romancing Stone. Thank you very much. Okay, so you can use
these are like little action cards. They'll sort of tell you when you can play them,
gotcha.
and then also for every card that you've played, at the end of the game, you'll get a point.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
cool.
so if I attempt this now, I'll get the 3 basey runes, and then I'll get a special sword rune. Yeah.
Yes, you will. So you have a max total of 5 successes if you get the best possible outcome. If you want to spend some experience, you can cast one of these dark runes.
Let's do it. I'm gonna do just one.
Just one? Okay.
Just one.
All right.
Dip my toe in the
Yeah, why not?
Toe into the darkness.
All right, so you got 4.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, because that's 2 and 1.
It's good.
Okay. So don't go into the darkness.
You don't go into the darkness. You get to draw a hero card, and because of this, you can draw either a hero or an anti-hero card.
So I didn't go dark yet, so I'm gonna get another. I'm gonna try an anti-hero.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna try an anti-hero.
Generally, the hero cards will help you out. Anti-hero cards will kind of hurt other players, but sometimes they'll also just help you.
Indeed. BGG TV alum Hope said, bought my plane ticket for BGG at Sea, which is in August, and it said gonna be a busy August. Gen Con followed by BGG at Sea, and saying we need to get out there. Aldi, we'd love to come. We just need the money.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
We need a little bit more funds in the pockets, and then we'll be able to come out again. We're already tapped as it is, but we'd love to.
It's the plan is yes to all these.
100%. Okay, plan the cities. Interesting. Okay.
So let me explain real quick how the set collection works. At the end of the game, if you have 2 of the same symbol, that'll get you 2 points. 3 of the same symbol will get you 4, and 4 of the same symbol will get you, I think, 8. If you hand me the score tracker, it says right there.
I'm sorry. What was this part?
So these symbols, like I have that little star.
Oh, at the end of the game.
Yeah, if I get 2 of those.
Oh, it's just a little set collection.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. I like that. Okay, I think I remember saying that earlier. Okay.
And if you. But if you have like one of a bunch of different ones, that's not going to help you.
I got you. Okay.
Except there's one thing that's like if you have one of each, you get a lot of points.
I think I am going to get armed robbed.
You're going to get armed robbed.
I'm going to get armed robbed. I can either defend my family, or I can calm your attacker. But here, I'm a man of the cloth. I ain't got no family. I'm not allowed to procreate. So I'm gonna calm my attacker, and so I need 3.
You're just like as they're coming up,
and I
you're just holding
get
up a
this.
Bible.
What is this one?
So this is a charisma.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So
Very
I rob
charismatic.
this dude. He's like, "Give me your money." And I'm like, "Have you heard the word of the Lord?"
He said,
They just barely
Yeah,
have.
he sure have, because I screamed it at him
Yeah.
at this moment. Okay, so I have calmed my attacker.
you
What I
threw
get
your
now?
good book.
So
out of
you
space.
slide this in because you
Oh,
changed
now I
it
just have another
to
charisma.
And yeah, you have one more charisma now.
Sweet. I'm gonna act like who be calming my attacker.
All right.
He just went to like a horsey.
It's okay, I'm just petting him. He's like, "Please stop." I'm like,
Yeah,
nope,
I
nope,
don't-
not until you calm down. He's like, "All right, I'll calm down."
What do we got here?
Oh, what is this? Hold on. What is this? Is this a challenge?
That is a challenge. Yes.
Hold on a second. What's this do? I'm gonna do this. I don't know what this means. If I
So
overcame,
you didn't overcome it by at least 2.
rude.
Yeah, that's a really good card, but
And I can't use dark runes. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good. Gotcha. Borgie said, "I hope we can get some Gen Con games to the cruise." Talking about that hotness. We'll probably need to hand carry them.
Talking about the new, the
Down,
this
down,
year's?
down.
Ooh,
Hello.
the LNOP.
Praise Jeebus.
Okay, wait. So, Morgan, you said you're trying to get like this year's Gen Con stuff to the cruise? 'Cause that's like ace early, man. That's pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Playing
I
that-
mean, it's right
that
after
new,
right
that
after the
pre-new.
cruise.
What you got?
know?
What you got?
Right after the
so I
Gen Con.
could train as like a spy or a killer, but I'm so pure of heart that I'm not feeling it. I think
Oh,
I think I've encountered my childhood rival, and I'm gonna try and win his loyalty. Now I don't have.
That's something
any
someone pure of
this.
heart would do.
It is, and because I'm so pure, I'm not even gonna use dark runes. I'm just gonna trust the
You 4?
No, I need 4.
What's
Oh,
that? How
God.
do you get that?
Maybe I rethink things.
my
Maybe I need to rethink things.
character wonders.
I love it. Oh no!
You know what?
Who?
BGG. How many was?
B-E-G-G. What? You just, what? Oh, gosh. What just happened?
20. How many is that, Mike? You go,
Ooh.
it says up there in the corner. Yo!
Hold on now.
BGG
Dang, that's 20. Dang.
just gifted 20 subs. What?
God damn.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wow.
BG Aldi, thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a poem.
It's gonna happen for a while. Woo! Thank you, BGG. I appreciate that, and you.
It's gonna be going. It's
It's gonna go for like an hour. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. If you've been gifted a sub, your name pops up. Pop in the chat and say thank you to Board Game Geek TV.
Board Game Geek. I'm sure you've heard of it. Just gift you that sub.
That's right.
RXD.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, Aldi. Really, thank you so much. It's amazing.
Now he's gonna prepare for one.
So I saw my childhood rival. I was gonna win his loyalty, and then he seemed real scary, and
Yeah.
I'm still mad about
Oh.
what we had going on when we were kids. So I'm like, no, war's coming. I need to prepare.
Music man.
So-
Music, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna help plan the city's defenses, and the thing is, I have a brilliant plan, you guys.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
So I can add an intelligence rune to this.
Okay.
Steve just gave some biddies. Those biddies will happen in 20 minutes,
10
so
minutes.
don't worry about it.
Hey.
Thank you again, Aldi.
Drop them runes. Gah.
I did it.
That's 4. That's
Success.
4.
Ooh.
City's defenses have
Rim
been
dungeon.
planned.
Ooh, interesting.
And then I keep this to the side for later.
Oh, very mysterious. Hello. It's my turn to heart board games.
Yay! Hard board games.
Yes.
Hard board games.
Heart. Okay.
BGG, you're the best.
Thank
Seriously,
you,
the best
Aldi.
ever. Thank you
Much
so much.
appreciated. So now
Thank you
are
so,
scared
so
of
much.
childhood Winterfell's loyalty.
When do we go to Act 2?
When you shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
So, let's say on my next turn I get a third card. That will trigger Act 2, and then when it's my turn again, then we're going to reveal the cards.
And it's third card, not including your starting card.
Correct.
Cool.
Oh,
Sorry.
Not the. There's.
Nah,
How
there's
much
no
Amazon
drama,
Prime
the
does
brave.
BGG have?
Huh?
How much Amazon Prime does BGG have?
So much Amazon.
much.
So
Aldi's got so many accounts.
got accounts on accounts on
He's like
accounts.
trying to get dog food. He's trying to get everything. Too much pride.
Spend some of this money.
Aldi, you're the best. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna face on this childhood rival.
That's good. I'm too scared.
I could win a foe's loyalty, but that ain't my life. I'm going to crush them.
I would crush them.
Crush them onto my boots. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, D6 podcast just got
D6!
subbed up, son. Okay.
Got that
There you
subby.
'Cause I got all
You got
that,
some
son.
good
Yeah.
strength.
I got that strength. For you, Aldi. Wow. We
Woo!
call that victory. Yeah. I mean, it's not that overwhelming. Yeah, that's 5. I mean, that's 5 right there. That's good enough for me, man. I'm
good
going to
enough for the
crush
Lord.
my rival. Someone's going to give me another sword.
Down, Kyle, bam, Kyle. Yeah, the best. Thank you.
Bam.
What is that? Oh, this is the King's.
Who?
Okay, see, here's the thing about this game. I'm always going to choose whatever, in my opinion, is the thematic choice. I'm not going for points at all, and that's probably a good thing.
I have not looked much at what points are coming to me at all. But just, I don't even care. Who?
So now, what are these ones?
So these are traits. You don't have to do a challenge for these, but it'll tell you how you can acquire them.
You may only gain this if you discard or spend these. Oh, and this just gives me another. Ooh.
Who?
I want multiple to save me, right?
Infamous Devil-X.
So that would give you a third charisma.
Yeah.
And a fun thing about these runes is that the third one
right.
are a little like each third one is a little different.
I've got 3 swordies. Oh, past him.
What's up?
Bam.
So, what would you guess are the evil stats of the 6 stats?
I don't know. Oh.
Well, I can tell you, it's
Anonymous.
dexterity and it's charisma.
Okay. Yes.
Are the evil stats, and then the good stats are obviously wisdom and intelligence, and just the cool stats are
There we
strength
go.
and
There's that,
constitution.
Steve.
Okay.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Steve.
Tony,
We got one more coming, and then sounds will stop.
So if you end up casting these like special runes,
Excuse me.
Thank you again, Steve, Mom Rights, and BGG again. Thank you so much.
Everybody.
You have no idea what that means. This isn't convincing. I'm sorry. You have no idea what that means. And a follow.
Things are going on right now.
Everyone,
Welcome.
calm down. It's because Shay's here. We know it. We're very aware.
Jay Sleaze, you have said, "What up, bro? Sorry I'm late. We are playing Call to Adventure.
Sleaze, baby, what's up?
We're just getting into having some level 3 stats. So, a couple are bad, a couple are good, and a couple are
they're not bad, but it's like they'll get you anti-hero cards. These will get you hero cards, and these will get you experience.
Okay.
If this side comes up when you're casting it.
And when those sides come up, it doesn't count
No
as a success,
successes.
right? But you get stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. So now I've got 3 swordies, so now I'll be getting that instead of...
You'll get all 3 of them. You'll get 2 of the normal swords and the super sword.
Cool.
Here's the thing, people.
Copy.
You know what the Lord needs? Spy on the inside. Needs a spy. I'm trained as a spy.
Okay.
I don't even care.
But
trained as a
like,
spy against the Lord's
for your
enemies.
acolyte purposes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm using charisma, right?
You can use charisma and dexterity if you have them.
So I have
You
2.
only have charisma, so...
Do I get 2 of these, though?
You get the
not
2
the-
regular ones, yeah.
All these puts on the front page of BGG.
Thank you, Aldi.
Ooh.
Hey, Aldi, what's
Nice.
If anyone's out
You're
there,
so lovely tonight.
we're the Brothers Murph. This
'Cause
is
you're
Jay
like-
from RTFM show on YouTube. I don't know.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much,
call
Aldi.
me
You're just
RTFM.
like,
Yeah,
dude, I
yeah,
just
show.
want to move to LA to hang out with Lincoln and the brothers. I'm like, move to LA, dude. Come on.
Come on down.
Come on down,
anytime.
dude.
It's
like a good place to
incredibly expensive to live here, but
Yep.
it's worth it.
Yeah, exactly. Kyle, I'm spying on evil. You're right. There we go.
Yeah, man.
For the Lord. Ooh, that's
You
4.
did.
Okay, I got
Success.
a
That
spot.
looked like a
So now I have
success.
3 of these. So now I'm evil. What?
No. But you'll be casting more charisma runes, and if you get the anti-hero side of that,
Let's get this out.
you get
Cool.
the anti-hero cards.
Sweet. We'd love to move to LA, but so expensive, dude. It's
Hey, man, you're right.
It's not.
Here's the thing,
except
okay.
for it is.
We'll make a concession. Don't move here. Just visit, and we'll hang out.
every week.
Okay.
Every weekend.
Twice a
We'll
month.
be like your
Twice a
stepchildren.
month.
You know.
What are you gonna do then?
There's not a lot of great stuff for me. I think.
Because you're like, I can
Look
buy
at this.
like 100 acres for like $17 in Texas, and I can buy just the worst condo for like $1 million.
Here's the
here
thing,
or
guys.
so, right? That how it goes?
I'm not gonna talk about it a lot, but I am secretly royalty.
Like how you're
Oh,
so
you know what I should
secret
have been
about
doing? I should have been
Yeah.
doing my power this whole time.
What's it? Oh, I didn't look at my powers at all. What are these?
Oh yeah. So everyone's got little abilities or conditions or something
Okay.
on their
Mine's
starter
doing it
thing.
Can I do both these, or can I only do this when we get the second act?
You can do both of them.
Okay, cool.
I don't know where we got
Oh, interesting.
chips in.
Is this like +1
I
rune?
think I got on the wrong one.
Is this like +1 of these thingies?
Yes.
When I roll, essentially?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
But that's only. I'm pretty sure that's only on challenges that already have wisdom.
Yeah, I would assume so.
And
Those
let's
runes sound
see.
nice. I know, right? Lately.
Yeah, they're pretty
That's a
great.
good sound.
I'm getting more.
Good, nice and chunky.
Uh,
Ooh, so
ASMR, baby.
Alright, so when allies come up, now because I'm
Oh, yeah.
revealing this at the end of my turn, I get to choose where this goes. This will be attached to one of the challenges here. So I can decide the first love has come up, and I can decide whether that's attached to Call to Arms or the Street Fight. So I'm going to say it's going to be part of the Street Fight. Now, this raises the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
So it's a difficulty of 5 to get it. If you get it, 1, you'll have this story symbol, and also you can sacrifice the ally to gain some darkness and 2 experience. If you want to murder your first love.
All right then. That will.
Board Game Geek says, Ollie says, a 4,000 square foot, which feels like a lot of square feet.
What's this room like? 2,000?
Yeah, at least.
Okay,
can
cool.
be had for $300,000.
That's so insane.
As long as you like living on the frontier, I wouldn't mind living on the frontier for that.
I'd build an underground casino and movie theater if I had that kind of space.
Mom Rice says my Michigan house trades down to a single wide trailer in SoCal. Listen, that ain't gonna stop you from moving out here.
A nice single wide. Alex did point out nothing about housing, but said on a totally unrelated note, Kanagawa is getting a super cheap expansion. I know, and it's like super long after a game that I feel like didn't do that well for Yellow, but I love that game. I yelled at someone in our comment section today about that game. The Kanagawa was great. I'm pumped about it.
Hard Board Game says the other LA, Louisiana, has some super cheap houses.
There's nothing I love more than we were watching like House Hunters, and they're like, we're in rural Louisiana, and we have a budget of $1 million. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a lit-ass episode of House Hunters.
How many sellers will they have?
It's gonna be great.
I'm not afraid to street fight my first love. I'm not street fighting for the affection of my first love. I'm literally fighting the person I fall in love with. That's the plan.
Just bare knuckle boxing in the street.
Yes, I've got, and let's see, I can become a brawler or learn to fight dirty. You know we're gonna learn to fight dirty.
So you've already got 1 dexterity, right? Yeah. So.
I've got a dexterity. I've got 3 swords.
So you're gonna crush this one.
I'm pretty excited. Or it's gonna be a real epic fail.
Oh yeah, definitely keep this in mind because if you ever show a sword or a dexterity arrow,
and those are 2 successes, right?
There were 2 successes, and you'll gain experience. So for example, you will gain. You'll gain 1 experience from it. It doesn't multiply.
Yeah. So I still get an experience, and I've got, let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that will get
another experience.
Another experience.
Yeah.
Nice. So still enough, even with that 1 missing, to...
And Alex, so you were learning to fight dirty?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So slide this on the top, and then keep this one to the side of your tableau.
And Alex, the story...
Learning to fight dirty with my first love.
Never played Kanagawa. That's the one with the paint pots. Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's a really, really good game.
And we're gonna go to Act 2 once there's 4 things underneath us, or 3.
No. So once because I was the first one to get 3 cards in my Act 1. As soon as it's my turn again, then we're gonna have Act 2.
Copy that. Okay.
And we can still do Act 1 stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah. You can always go for any cards that are revealed. Unless there's something on the card that says you can't.
I know the cool thing is they have the artists on the bottom of all these, which is great. Man,
that's right. Yeah, there's different artists for each.
This honestly probably made a top 10 art at this point. Like the art in this game is so good. I know. It says foundling. I definitely saw it said fondling. I'm like, what an odd trait.
Yeah. When you become a good person because of all the fondling.
Yeah, all the fondling.
That sounds pretty appropriate.
I cannot be a fondling man of God. That is...
the Catholic Church would disagree.
Again, Nick, this is a fantasy game. We're not playing a real game.
Would you choose Act 2? You must choose Act 2 cards. Really? I was sure that it was you could do earlier ones.
Should we look? Well, it's my turn because I still can only do rule 1.
Ollie's asking, is Kanagawa the one with the paint pots?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. So you can do the paint pots, and you can like put him, study your studio. You can paint stuff. I don't know. Where am I blind?
Did I move? Oh, it's over. Sorry, I'm sorry. I have it.
Okay.
Now, I don't really want any of these.
It's all right for the rules, They are in session. We have many. People who are just better at knowing stuff than us.
It's true. And everyone out there is watching this and enjoying it. Please feel free to give us a follow. See, here's the thing. I don't want...
And for everyone that's out there watching on BGG on the front page, we're playing Call to Adventure. If you've never played before, it's super fun so far. So watch and get a feel for it. Then go over to the Call to Adventure page on Board Game Geek.
Yeah.
You're already there. Go there right now.
Exactly.
They keep this in a separate tab,
So if Nick finishes up Act 2 and you're on Act 1, you can choose Act 1. I made a thread on this on BGG. All right, Slivers. Okay. Wild. Okay. Right. So...
I don't know.
When you gain this gain, what is this?
Said, which
I go up 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
You become more virtuous.
So I can just do this? I can just do this, huh? Right?
I guess. Yeah, so this it's not a
okay.
challenge. It's not a
so,
challenge.
yeah, okay, I gotcha. So if you're on Act 2, you have to go to Act 2, but just because Act 2 is revealed, if you're not there, you don't have to grab it. Okay, good catch, Sliver.
So, okay.
Okay. So I can just grab this one, Shay?
If you choose an Act 2
Ooh,
card...
thank you, Eric, for that follow.
Thank you, Sam.
If you choose an Act 2 card while still in Act 1, you can no longer choose Act 1 cards?
You choose an Act 2. So, like, once you move on to Act 2, you're in Act 2.
Yeah.
And we're putting stuff under a
But I guess
area.
if other people are in Act 2, you can still be choosing Act 1, but the second you move on to Act 2, you can't then go back.
Interesting.
That's my understanding of it. So I can just take this card, Shay? This Foundling card?
Yes.
Okay. Because I would need a hero, I guess. Is this requirements or
No. This is what you'll get. You'll get a hero card, and you'll have 3 triumph at the end of the game.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll just put this over here, I guess. So I get another hero, and then I gain this.
I get a hero.
Triumph.
And Chuba's right. In the Kanagawa, it's a game where you can get these achievements, but there's like higher levels of them. Yeah, so once you get to the lower level, you have to choose right then and there. Do you want that one, or do you want to pass it and try to go for a higher one?
It can get tough.
Go back.
Paradox, thank you so much for that follow. We really appreciate it. Pop in the chat and say hello if you feel like you feeling like it. All right,
man.
So even though this doesn't have any like traits on it, it's going to go under.
Still goes down
thing. So now it seems like we're all pretty much done with Act 1.
We all have 3 things, so should I just not even put out another...
I guess so.
All right, so we're in Act 2 now. So now these things are going to go onto our our central thing, right? Act
yes.
2, we're going to add on to this.
Go into our Act 2.
Based on Act 1, I'm quite enjoying the story that's going on. I'm crafting it in my brain.
This is grand. Sliver said the rulebook leaves it very ambiguous, which is why I went to BGG, and the developer clarified it.
Gotcha.
So,
okay, cool. Yeah,
so it's not our fault.
Kind of thing about this rulebook is that it's a little sparse.
They spend all the time on art, They're like,
Like, no one's even going to be playing this game. They're just going to be looking at the cards.
I'm trying to figure out whether allies will, when they're like revealed like this, will get placed underneath a challenge, or whether they just go away like we did in the initial setup. My guess would be that they can get put into a thing, but I was having trouble finding it. Slivers, if you know offhand, I'm looking for it, but.
And you gotta be strong, and you gotta be fast, and you gotta Crookie! Can't we have the Shay headshot in the corner of the screen at all times? We should, man. Put that bad boy right here. Just
I just Googled Shay Parker, and I was like, I'm wondering. And then, sure enough, immediately a headshot pops up, and he's like, yes. That's so good. And I told Nick this, but I'm like, dude, you haven't aged at all, bro.
Yeah, dude, good for you, man.
The hair is slightly different.
I look 40.
It is. I used to have curly hair back in the day.
It's not so curly anymore.
It's very straight.
If you grow it out, is it not?
No,
really?
it's straight.
See, my hair used to be straight, now it's super curly.
Huh.
Hey, what are you gonna do? It's weird.
Interesting. Yeah, Shay's a dream bug.
Right,
Who does not age?
It seems to me like I get to place this since I was the one who revealed it all. So this is an informant. It's an ally. This gives us a little ability when it comes to that.
Does everyone remember when we thought 30 viewers was a lot? We still hover around 30 for the most part. This is because we're on BGG. Thank you again, BGG, for on the front page.
Much appreciated.
Our average viewership is like 35. So
listen, if we have a stream where there's 30, it's still awesome.
Oh, it's great. It's awesome. Yeah, but this is. I wish we had this every night.
Hello, everyone. Hello to you.
What's up, Paradox? Thank you for that follow. Yeah,
much appreciated.
Yeah, if we could get 135 every night, that would be clutch.
We're working on, man. And thank you again, Aldi, for tossing us up on the front page there. How good. Go give some love to Board Game Geek, man. They do such good work for our
adversary.
Can we reward this person? An adversary is a special type of encounter where there's only one option. Now, they're difficult, but they'll always get you points. They have some pretty decent rewards.
Shit, so what you're saying is I can murder this person in the name of the Lord.
It is an evil warlock.
It's a warlock.
But here's the thing. It's easier to murder them if you have, dark card. If you have practiced the dark arts.
Are you telling me I can't charismatic them to death?
Well, what I'm telling you is that I'm going to try and kill them.
That's fair.
Because I'm going to use my wisdom, of which I got 2. And my intelligence, of which I have 1.
You only have 1.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get another one from this guy. I'm going to learn me some things.
I'll
shoot this warlock in the face. Need 6. I got 2, 4, 6. Done, did it. And I get me a card.
Indeed.
That one right there. I am doing terrible on the set collection. I'm just going all over the place. But
It's tricky.
I need a good card.
It's tricky.
Oh, and if at least one of my runes shows a dexterity or wisdom, which it does, I get an experience.
Nice.
Well done.
Very awesome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I guess we ought to get a new, an ally. So now I get to choose where this goes? Is that right? Because I'm revealing it?
This is another thing where, like...
Because then I go right into my turn. No, it probably... So
it was,
probably
yeah, it
refill
was... So,
because it's the end of your turn.
What I've ended up doing... I mean, it doesn't really matter because there's only one place where it can go, which is on the boarding party. But that's the thing that I feel like is a little vague in the rulebook, is like who specifically is responsible for placing the ally.
Yeah.
It says whoever's turn it is, but it doesn't say like when the turn ends.
Yeah.
And, like, who's
I got
placing
you.
it.
Yeah.
So
Can you play like multiple of these if they are appropriate?
Yes.
Or is there like it? Okay.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Paradox asks, anyone go to Gen Con? Will we go to Gen... Are you making it up?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was thinking about it. I was trying to figure it out, but it's just too expensive.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
So
Unless you're going with kind of widths, we couldn't go unless we were going with Restoration. Yeah. So we'll be going 6 Paradox, and I assume some of the people. Sleazy said, "Hey Nick, my wife was like, why are you flooding Instagram with your artwork?" I told my boy Nick Murphy wanted to see it. Conversation over. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Sleazy artwork rules. Done. Bring it up, baby. I love it. Keep going.
Crook says he thinks he's gonna make it to Strategicon on Saturday. I'm maybe going Saturday after work. Or unless this is like this Saturday. Oh wait, are we talking about?
No, we're talking Strategicon.
Okay,
yeah,
it's next
Saturday is the thing, but I'm working and then I'm gonna probably go all day Sunday.
Are you going all?
I have 4-day ticket and I don't work
nice.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Sweet.
So like
I'll be there Saturday, Sunday at least. At the very least, yeah. So
guys, I'm gonna hop into this naval battle.
Really?
And do I lead a boarding party? No, I'm just gonna sink the damn shit myself.
All right.
But damn self, you're
doing the power of love.
Now you got this. There's that sidekick.
You are a thrill seeker,
There's
Mike.
a sidekick.
Makes
So
it's
I'm
gonna be a challenge of 7.
Here's the thing. This sinking venom ship is going to be a surprise attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my most dazzling wit.
Now, I see how the dazzling wit's going to help you because that'll give you extra intelligence. Now, the surprise attack gives you strength, but you're already maxed out on strength.
Oh, I can't get more than 3?
No, you only got 3.
Well, listen, it's not even a surprise. I'm going to swagger up to the ship and try to sink it. So I'll do that one.
He's walking
I
up.
didn't know we could. Okay, so I'll get an extra room.
An intelligence rune?
Yeah, the little wandy guy. And I guess I keep this because they'll give me a point at the end. Is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got, all right, okay. So I need 7. Oh, God.
You need 7.
That's a 7.
7?
Do I dip into the darkness?
5 + 1 + 1.
Oh. Okay, can I dip into the darkness a little bit?
You
too?
absolutely
I'm dip into
can.
the darkness twice. I don't want to mess this one up.
Twice. All right.
So this sidekick is them having an ally.
You can interpret it kind of however you want.
Okay.
It's like there's an ally on the enemy ship or something.
Be whoop! 1 year, be whoop! What you doing, fool?
Crazy. You want to see? I'm not even going to look.
A bartender doesn't work the weekend. Yeah, after I just got promoted at work, and part of that is I get to choose my schedule a little bit, and one of it was I don't want to work weekends.
Yeah, baby, that's right.
Unfortunately, it does mean I usually work Monday through Thursday, and which means I can't.
So I'm
really
gaining experience
do
with
that
a little
much.
sword showed up. I've got, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the moon's double, but I'll go down 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes, you did.
So I'm gonna go down on this track. Yes.
Follow.
Ooh, welcome.
Game Music Man, who got gifted a sub earlier. Thank you for that follow as well. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
This guy, then I can draw a card. I'm gonna draw a hero, please, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Mind.
Thanks, Tribute. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I did not want the promotion, but a lot of people had left recently, and so we needed to push people up. And I was the only one. I was the only one who was like capable of doing it. But it's cool. There's some good perks to it.
TZ, thank you. Dab on it. Dab on it. Dab on it. Dab on it. TZ.
TZ. Easy when you TZ. TZ said you easy when you TZ. The big easy.
Sounds insulting.
Louisiana. No.
Pass into service.
It's easy,
break
like,
out of cap.
Like, whatever.
Pressed into service. Oh. That's not good. All of these are bad for me. I have no... This is not good. Now, do I have to do one of these?
Yeah, there's one thing else you can do. You can pay an experience to discard a card and draw a new one.
I'm gonna do that. I don't want A's. One, because none of the thematic.
Mom Rice points out very appropriately that I seem to have much better luck with these runes.
Well, they're 50-50, so, you
50-50,
know.
and a bunch of them are like, you're going to succeed to some degree.
Just want to get rid of one?
Yeah, you can get rid of one, draw a new one, and also, like, if you fail a challenge, that challenge is gone. It doesn't stick around.
Oh, okay, that's good enough. I'm going to put that up there. Okay. What we got?
Tragic loss.
Ooh.
If you lost a challenge this turn, you may spend an experience and gain this card.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you 2 tragedy points, and I am allergic to tragedy, so I'm not going to be doing that.
Jeez, man.
These are all so bad for me.
Yeah.
I don't think I can get this anti-hero, right? I'd have to fail something first, though.
So yeah, the way that you get it is you
By
lose
failing.
something else and get it.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I guess all these are at least 4. Like I literally can't get one because I only have charisma.
How he says,
Let me tell you a story about the dark side.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't give in to the darkness.
Come on now.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
What about your hero cards? Are they helping you?
No, they won't help me at
It
all.
says burn a card for XP.
No. They don't help me at all.
Burn a card for XP, fool.
Burn a card for XP? What, one of these cards?
Yeah.
What is that thing?
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's right. So you attempt a challenge, you fail it, but you'll get an XP for failing the challenge.
Okay. Oh, I see.
So and then you're like burning the card. Because
well, I'll
it'll go away.
try and lead an expedition.
I really wish you wouldn't.
I'm gonna try.
I'm from the wilds. I need to go into the
But
wilderness.
here's the thing. I'm trying to lead. I'm trying to find.
you're like Tarzan when they bring him to the city. He's just like, I just want to be on the vines again.
I'm gonna try to find people to talk about the Lord with.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, Nick. You know what? I feel like people living in the jungle are doing just fine. Thanks, but
Okay, so
Sure, be a colonizer.
I'm gonna.
No, that's what religion
it's always
does.
worked
yeah.
out well for the native.
Here's
folk.
the thing,
Just
man.
saying.
I gotta get a little dark
You
side.
believe this?
too.
Oh my!
I'm gonna try. I'm
What
gonna
a
try.
shocker.
I'm gonna get a little
okay.
dark. I'm gonna get a little
Oh,
dark
God.
side.
Can we talk about this guy's story? Okay. Go ahead. It's your story. Go ahead.
So
4.
you did it, but at what cost?
And the dark side cause. Boop, boop. I'm
That's
out of
really
that
exciting.
Satan now.
exciting.
So
You were discovering the unknown, or were
no,
you
I was leading
an
an exposition. Yeah. What's this down here?
It's just you just choose one or the other, and this is what you will get out of it.
Oh, okay. So the other symbol doesn't mean anything.
No, the symbols mean something, but it's like it's the set collection, you know. So like
So the mountains is a set collection thing too.
yeah, the
I
mountains, the
got you.
scrolls, the stars.
So if you
they're
have
like
a
6
mountain,
different.
then probably get another mountain. And
I'm
you don't have
just
any
gonna lead
symbols.
an exposition
Yeah.
for the Lord. Okay.
And you do. I think
Leading
that's what
some
you.
exposition.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, all right. Let me go back here. I'm gonna tell you what's.
And then
going
I
on.
draw this one,
Yeah.
right? Solve a mystery, man. I want to solve a mystery for the
Ooh.
Lord.
I'm gonna solve a mystery.
Damn
I
it.
love solving mysteries.
Boring.
I got some smarts. I got some wise. I'm gonna solve this mystery. Heck yeah.
Who done it?
Can't you use an XP to ditch a card and replace it? Yeah, I did do that, Free Hugs. You can.
Yes.
Yes.
Slee says next time Mike hits a casino, he just needs to say, "No need to hand me the dice, good sir. I got my runes with me."
I brought my runes.
Tell me, do you have any games that have 50-50 odds? And they'll be like, "No, this is a business."
I am going to solve this mystery.
Yeah, you are.
I super am.
Yeah, you
give me an
are.
experience, please.
Wowsies.
I have the worst set collection setup going right now. In that I have no sets.
I love
have
it.
one garbage set.
Garbage set.
It would be really great if I had a destiny that was like, get all of the things, but I don't.
You just don't have that. Ooh. Here's the thing. Sometimes you got to go through some tough stuff. And me, I got captured.
You got
Oh, no.
captured, man.
All
It's a
thrill
big
seeking.
issue when you get captured, you know?
I'm behind enemy lines. I got captured.
How are you going to deal with it?
I'm gonna break out of captivity. I don't freaking mess around.
I don't mess
There you
around.
go. Do you have any
Just
constitution?
need 6, Mikey.
I did.
No, you are a
believe I
glass
did.
cannon.
That's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Ooh, dip into the darkness a little bit. It's just one,
Just a little darkness.
One bit of darkness. Can I get a little bit of dark?
You know, need 6.
Oh, real dark.
6.
Maybe.
Apparently not.
4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. There you go, boy. There you
One,
go.
two,
No, it's just
three.
a
No, that's just 5.
Oh.
No, isn't this 2?
No, this doesn't get you anything, which means
get an
you actually
experience.
failed.
Oh, I thought
Wait,
those were
what?
double and.
So no, this gets you nothing, and this is +1.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh, so these are it's 2 or this. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I got you.
exactly.
Okay.
So you're gonna gain 2 experience because experience you failed it, and I think 1 more because you had a.
Yeah, I think I grabbed that
So
one.
you get 3 experience. So
Jeez.
it's you did fine.
You did
got
okay.
3 experience out of it. It's not nothing.
Yeah.
But
I don't
this
love it.
guy
I don't love it.
gone.
I don't love it. Crook like epic failure. Howie said, got a game of Two Door in this past weekend, and I really enjoyed it, plus the rings are dope. I was lukewarm on Two Door.
It was a cool game.
Really?
You didn't like
It
the
was
little
just like
hands?
the way the thing.
No, the hand was weird.
I just put it on my hands. And I
Yeah,
felt
it was
like
much better to put it
Thanos.
on your own hand. I don't know. I want to play it again. I don't know.
It was interesting how you move around and stuff. We had a fun time.
It was a fun time,
It was interesting.
but
Interesting game.
yeah, me?
It is to you.
Here's the thing, people. I gotta be inspiring.
Oh!
I'm all about
Oh!
the Lord. Okay. So I can only take this
You
if I
and
have
me.
this and charisma, which I do.
Yeah. So you just grab it.
So I get to grab it. Ooh,
Just
Lord,
like
and
that.
I get a hero.
My wife says no one pays attention to the Constitution. That's right, man. You can't underplay that one. It's important.
Honorable.
I can just play these whenever, if it, all the way what it says.
Yeah, whenever it says you can play it.
Hey.
Look, even though you've been betraying me this whole time, I'm gonna take the high road. I'm an honorable man. That's all. You better wearing them on your hand is better. Yeah, it seems like that's
It is.
the way
It,
you're
it
supposed
honestly,
to play
it works better. Yeah, and it's more
It
fun.
reminds you of like what you can do. Too.
It was alright. Yeah, I didn't dislike the game, but it was all right.
All
I'd
right,
play it
guys.
again.
So as we know, I got captured.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna break out this real quick. My lockpicking skills were not quite as tight as I needed them to be, and I got caught
Mm-hmm.
again.
True.
And then brought me up into the capital here, where I met a corrupt official.
Ooh.
Now you might think, all right, I've been slapped down a couple times. Maybe I'm just gonna pay a bribe and get out of here, or resist arrest. Let's do it.
5,
So
baby.
it's gonna be 5.
You got charisma?
I sure do not.
No, you can do resist arrest.
Well, so you're using both of these. So if you had charisma, you can also use.
I got you.
But here's the thing. I'm going to, before I do it, I'm going to enlist a comrade in arms.
Ooh.
So I'm going to play comrade in arms, and I'm going to give an experience to another hero. Nick, I'm going to give you this, and you're going to help me out. I'm going to go toward the light, because, you taught me something. I get +2 to my next attempt this turn.
Nice.
I will help you out. Just give me 1. Let's give it up for the Lord.
Boom, give it up to the rooms. That's my god.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You definitely did it.
Dang.
And you gain an experience and another experience. Jesus, you are racking up the experience.
That is pretty fun.
Ooh, interesting. Sticks Paradox said, a week ago, I had no idea who Shay Parker was. A YouTube video that was amazing, rules teacher Root, and now you are on the front page of BGG. Well done. Ain't that fun?
Well, thank you so much. Yeah.
And Howie says, oh, that we got up in the hundreds of viewers. He's like, it's amazing what one Shay can do.
Indeed. Flip the H3 cards. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Now, once it comes back
Oh,
down
no.
to you.
It's because it's your turn yet.
Yeah, so next turn. But thank you.
So since I only
Matrimony?
have 2 on my turn, I can continue to do Act 2 until I fill out one more thing?
Yes.
Okay, if I want, or I can just say...
But you
eh.
can go straight. Okay, so I can still... Okay, so I can climb the summit.
That makes it interesting because, like, the way I've been playing, I guess I've accidentally been house ruling it. If like you can still go for the earlier act cards, which are like, which are good when you have, when the things that are out are like, I just can't do any of this.
Yeah.
But it also means you can like, it kind of encourages you to.
It's Frozen
make
Peak, people.
different-
It's
different
Frozen
choices.
Peak. You know what's Frozen Peak? Top of that Frozen Peak? The Lord. And I'm going to go up there. Okay,
A
here's the
different
thing.
dot stand,
I'm not going
which
to
is
go
the
different
same
dots.
thing.
I'm going to try to find lost wisdom at the top up there. What does this card do? Cool.
That's a mystery, man.
Didn't look at it. I'm going to try and find lost wisdom so I can use that symbol. Which I have 1, but then I can play this and I can add an extra 1.
Wisdom, yeah.
Who? Down. Oh, Matrimony got gifted a sub.
Got gifted that sub. Make sure you pay it forward to someone in the future.
You better get the sub, Matrimony.
That's a good point for you, Hugs. Yeah, that's a good catch-up mechanism that you can't. That the people who are behind can can still do the easier cards.
That's a good point.
So what triggered the Age 3 cards? Once someone gets 3 cards in one act, not including their original card, that's what triggers it.
Yeah, and then so on my next turn, which is coming up next, I will pull out the third act.
Little ASMR for all you, right there.
Ah,
the Lord!
One-liners in the rulebook. Hero cards are only score points. They're played and they're nothing in your hands. That's a good point.
4. That's not great.
Uh-oh.
That's not great.
Uh-oh.
You rolled up.
Uh-oh.
You went up Mount Everest in sandals, just saying like he will guide me through. He will guide me through. And someone's like,
no,
that
goes
well, right?
Away.
But I can't do this, right?
Yes, you lost a challenge, so you can spend an experience and gain a tragic loss.
But I don't want that.
Tragedy
I don't want tragedy.
It's 2 points, man.
But I'm all up in here. I'm up in the good.
So they don't work against each other.
Oh, they don't.
They're additive. And then Slivers made 2 points. I think I mentioned the first one. Each unspent XP is worth points at the end of the game, but also your hero cards are only worth points if you've played them. They don't.
Oh, so I should keep this then. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely keep all the played cards, and the cards in your hand are not going to be worth anything.
That's right. Okay. Cool.
All right. So some new guys.
I got Divine Favor, obviously. Matakia, what's up? Did they back this on Kickstarter? You did not back this on Kickstarter, right?
I didn't. The publishers contacted me and they said, "Hey, you want this?" And I said, "Yeah."
You said.
Yes. Cool. Like, we'd love it if you made if you did like a review on your site. And I'm like, I don't really do reviews, and they're like, oh, that's fine. We just want to send it to you anyway. And I'm like, cool. I'll share it with my friends, and like everyone I've shown this game to has enjoyed this game.
Yeah, and look, now we're playing on stream.
Oh, this is stupid fun. I really like this a lot.
Okay, so I can move forward.
You can do nothing. Because it is not your turn, sir.
You went.
I didn't go.
You went. You put out 10 cards. That's the same as
That's like a turn.
All right. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Let me think. You know what?
Oh, so someone has more cards to consider now.
I'm a force of nature.
That's true.
I need to restore the balance.
That's my job.
No, it's not. I live in this world. You try and colonize it.
Try to evangelize.
You stay the hell away from my forests. I've got a little charisma, I've got a lot of wisdom, and
I should have paid attention to that more.
Pre-Hire says, "Oh, I gotta give you a play mat as well." Just saying.
8.
Yeah, Nick, you should pay attention. It's your destiny,
4,
Nick.
5, 6, 7. I think I need to go a little dark.
Ooh,
oh wait, do I?
Be careful now.
Yeah, I do. This doesn't help me.
The darkness.
Ooh, you be careful.
I'm gonna go a little dark with this.
Pow.
There's a force spirit. It's a force of nature. I need to restore the balance. I don't think I did it.
How many do you need?
I need 8.
Okay, maybe.
I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh.
No.
But you get a hero.
I do get a hero card out of it. That's unfortunate, and I get my experience back.
It's okay, folks. Sometimes it's part of the hero's journey is to think that when you have it all, then that's when the first kind of failure comes in. It's an important piece.
Love it. I love it.
Here's the thing. I got a question. I'm a thrill seeker.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm afraid of a perilous dungeon?
I would assume not.
I'm not afraid of a perilous dungeon.
There's also an informant in that dungeon.
I could delve into the dungeon, into the darkness of the dungeon, or I can escape with that treasure. I'm escaping with that treasure, thank you very much. So on this one, I can do my little arrow thing. I do have one of those, and now I'm going to do my surprise attack, so I can add another one of those to...
Dexterities, yeah.
Dexterity, so I'll have... I guess it's not 3 then, because I got this guy, this guy...
1, 2, 3, yeah, you'll have all 3.
And 1, 2, and... yeah, right? Am I right?
There you go. And base ones.
Thank you. Now, what is this? So now this is going to be a 5 to succeed. I think I'm going to dip a smidge into the darkness. Just 1's worth of darkness. Okay. Just got to make sure I get this done, guys.
Oh, did I get any... I can't remember if I rolled wisdom on the last one.
Let's see. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4. Super didn't, but you get a...
Oops, didn't.
You get a dark card.
I don't love that. Should have dipped more into the darkness.
Yeah. And you get another card with of a choice... Of your choice.
I'm going to take a hero, please.
God. So you can't even use a dark card, right? Because you're too virtuous?
Yeah, you can't use dark cards.
My turn?
Tis.
I'm going to do this one. So this is just... I can just use this whenever, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to do this right now.
Ox King says, I'm going to have to rewatch this one to keep losing connection. I voted to see this played. I think you're thinking about Thursday, and that's Adventure Land, which is another adventure.
Indeed, which is also a great game.
So come back on Thursday for that, and do rewatch this if you're having trouble with your connection. That sucks.
This is a sorceress. She's trying to say she got
so
the word
bummed
of the
out
Lord.
that I failed.
She ain't got the word of the Lord. The sorceress.
Well, she might.
It's time for her to go down.
Oh, she might, though.
I'm going to try for her, mostly because I can use charisma.
This is gonna be such a tragic fight, though.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it is.
You'll get so much tragedy out of this.
Is that bad though?
It's not. It's
Okay,
points.
Cool.
It's
That's
just,
what I
it's a
thought.
really sad story.
That's okay. She was part of the fam. You know, she was. and
this
she
is personal
fell.
for you.
She fell, man. I got to take care of it. Okay, so I get to use all my charisma, which is 3, and then 1 of the green. All right. I need what? How many? 8. Oh my god.
You need 8. Yeah.
Word of the Lord, bring back the children.
Oh, not doing it.
No, I got it.
Wait.
1,
Oh,
2,
you did.
3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
No, you got 6, 9. Oops.
That's right, baby.
9 and a card.
I'll take a hero card.
You are a lucky ducky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is called Adventure.
So-
Maybe I should just go to bed. If you need to. Point is, you're the best. We're happy you're here. As long
Indeed.
as we got you. If you need to sleep, you need to sleep.
You need to sleep. You need to sleep. Sorceress, lady. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But you did.
What you got, Shay?
That hurt.
All
That
right.
hurt my heart. I'm not gonna lie. That hurt my heart.
He-Man.
I took a wrong turn, and now I'm in a crypt of horrors. And there's this demi-lich here. I'm gonna need to make a very narrow escape with this. That gets me extra dexterity. I'm maxed out on wisdom, but on my way out, I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy this demi-lich, if
Fair
that's
enough.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, these basic ones.
Yeah.
Well.
Why not?
Ah!
Okay.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh my
5, 6.
god.
6.
Oh my god.
6 and so many cards. A
on?
lot of cards.
Welp.
Remember when early in our hero's journeys
Well,
we were just everything was going great, and now nothing is good?
Can you hand me 2 experience? Because this and I failed.
You did. That's okay,
One
that's okay.
or 1 anti-hero and 2 hero cards.
Yep. Yowcho. You got a lot of stuff out of it, though.
I
You
did.
did get stuffs.
It's not the worst thing, but oof.
That hurts.
Yeah, I was planning on winning
hurts. Yeah. Mikey. And does the game end once someone gets 3, like the other acts?
Yeah, so once someone fills up 3 cards in Act 3, then everyone else will have 1 more turn.
Oh, Josh, I gotta catch up. But here's the thing. First thing, I've been having a rough go of it. Okay, I got captured. I had to break out of arrest and stuff, and so now people see me as a criminal. So I'm just gonna become a criminal because I've got
See, Howie?
the little theater
you're still in
face
Act
to
2.
do it. No longer though.
Goes away. That card goes away.
Oh, the one he
Oh,
failed?
yeah,
Yeah.
sure does.
So now this is a hero card that I put back here. Does this count towards Act 3 cards?
Yes.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a hero card that I played.
Oh, no.
Should I not put those back
the
there?
hero cards are kept on the side.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. Never mind then. I'm on the left.
Thankfully, I was like, no, you're one away.
Oh, no, that was there.
No, that was a road.
So we're getting awful dark. Joy, we're gonna bring it back to the light. Don't you worry.
Ooh,
follow from
Hatting guy.
Hatting Guy.
Howdy, guy. Thank you so much for that follow. Pop in the chat and say hello if you feel so inclined. Really appreciate that follow. Thank you.
My story at Slivers is great. It's all coming together in here.
So the boys and I have 2 winners, points and best story. That's a good
that.
one. I like that.
that.
I like that.
I like that. We could put out maybe do a poll and at the end, and people can vote on their favorite story.
Hey, Slivers, I've been struggling with this specific, card sometimes, because it's at the end of the game, you lose 1 triumph for each tragedy in your story. What is technically the story? What I think is, it's this, and everything that's on this board is the story. So it seems to me like the card, if I played an anti-hero card, that wouldn't necessarily be part of my story, but I'm not
I don't
sure
think so.
about that.
Yeah, to me, I agree with that.
I agree.
But that'll come into play later, so you can do your turn while we're figuring that out.
Say me. Is it me?
I believe it is to you. Because
Okay.
I
So now I'm in Act
couldn't-
3.
I couldn't kill that archmage or whatever I fought.
Yeah, I didn't go well.
I think I escaped. Well. I made a narrow escape, but I didn't do what I set out to do.
Yeah. I'm running into the issue with I don't have the runes that I need to have.
It is interesting. Like, yeah.
So here's for the icons on the card. Like specifically the story cards, or I know about the like story icons and stuff, but for each like diamond on your story,
I would think it's these because you don't have them on top, right?
Yeah, like
I would say
anti-hero card has a black diamond, so
yeah.
I'm gonna go into the abyss.
Really? What you gonna do there?
Interesting.
I'm going to try to rescue my lost love, my first love.
The one you killed?
Your first love's right there. What are you doing?
Listen here.
You're gonna make me jealous.
The one you bare knuckle boxed in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
And then like dragged along with you for the rest of your adventures.
So it's an on again, off again thing.
So rude.
I've got some desperate rage built up.
Oh boy.
So would this be something where because this is the dark thing? Is that what that's about?
So yeah, for each black diamond in your story.
Cool.
So you'll get +1.
I'm gonna get +1. I'm gonna take it. Okay.
Ooh, a follow.
What's the card read?
Darth Molly. Good name, Darth Molly.
So Slivers, this is my pure card, my whatever middle card. At the end of the game, you lose 1 triumph for each black diamond in your story, is what it says.
You got it. Thanks for popping the chat. Welcome to the fam, Darth Molly. It's good to have you here.
Hello.
We're playing Call to Adventure.
No problem, folks. I just don't have the good stuff. So I've got +1. I'm gonna get my 3 basics, and then I'm gonna have to dip into darkness to get any more help. I'm gonna dip into the darkness thrice. Okay, dip in the darkness 3 times.
So yes, story equals
and that's
all
about
act,
it.
is what you said.
Story equals all act. So does that include the track on your left? Oh, no worries, Slivers. You're gonna go real dark.
That's okay.
You got 2, 4,
5,
6.
6, which is what I need.
Yes,
Okay.
And you get yourself a card.
Get myself this.
No, so it only counts your cards. Interesting.
So I'm gonna go down two spaces. It looks like. I'm gonna rescue a lost love, man. What's better than that? What's better than that? And I'm gonna get a card. I'm going to get.
Herman said, "Is it Pursuit of Happiness the game that has all the good stories?" This is not. This is kind of like the fantasy version of Pursuit of Happiness.
Nick, can I get a hero?
Yeah.
I need a hero. As I'm in the hand of hero, I just hand in my hand.
Oh man, scary stuff. This is scary stuff.
Lord. Oh man, I'm trying to think what of these can I even possibly attempt?
Well, yeah. That's the question.
You can get if you have those 2, or if you have played 3 heroes. I've not played 3 heroes. Crap.
You have so much charisma.
I do. I know. And then there's no charisma cards out here. Here's the thing. You know, it's the main tool of Satan. Fire. Obviously, supposed to because I have it.
So you're probably gonna harness it, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna harness the living flame.
Yeah.
No, I am going to extinguish the fire with holy water and lots of hymns. Lots and lots of hymns. So I have this. I'm gonna play Brilliant Plan so I can add with the mace thing. I'm gonna add this one. And I have this because I have 1. It's tough to forget. I need 6.
Boy.
I gotta roll good. I gotta roll perfect actually.
You can go dark.
You can go just a wee bit dark.
You know, sometimes when you fight Satan, you gotta become Satan.
Yeah, the Bible says that. Yeah.
Page 7.
I can too play hero cards. I'm right here where I can play both, right?
Yeah.
The Lord!
Right, Shay?
I got
So
1,
you're
2,
still here so I can
3,
still play
4,
both
5,
times?
Yes,
6.
you can
I
play both.
didn't need to
If
go
I
dark.
go any darker, I can't.
7.
Yeah.
Crap. Oh, but I didn't get the thing.
You didn't.
Oh, cool. So I'm so virtuous.
Yeah.
So that's 7. I murdered him. Cool.
You can say cleansed.
Yeah.
Cleansed.
Let's
Cleanse
just
that
say
fire in the-
cleansed.
No, Kyle, you're all good. I was making sure I was right. I was like, I thought I did that right.
And I get a card. I'm going to get another hero card because I can't even play another different card.
Mom Ray says, what do you think actual playing time is on this? I mean, for regular people, not you guys. It says 30 to 60 minutes, and I could see how that would be.
It seems pretty short, actually.
I've played a 4-player
It
game
depends
and it
on
went
how you
kind of long,
indulge.
but 2 and 3 player, yeah, it's fairly quick.
Yeah. I think it depends on how quickly you move through and how much you sort of tell the story midway through and stuff like that. I don't think it's overly long.
Ooh. Okay, so I got myself in a bit of a stitch last time And it was rough. It's even worse now. There's an army of the dead, guys. I need to survive this horde.
Sounds like a job for the Lord.
Well, lucky you say that, because I'm going to bring up this unlikely alliance. You're going to gain some sunlight. You're so virtuous anyway, you can afford it. And I
literally can't take no more.
And I get the use of your constitution. And then I get all of this. While I'm at it, I'm just going to deny the darkness and go all the way up to the top.
Going to the top, yeah.
Do you have the basic version?
Sorry, yes. I'm just holding them like an ass.
This is a 7 that I need to get. Do I go dark? I mean, I've got the space for it, I guess. No, I'm not going to go dark. I'm going to survive this horde. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nice. Yes. Man, it's so good when you have the Lord on your side.
Do I be the worst right now?
Do you?
Right?
Do you?
Right? Here's the thing. When you're fighting the army of the dead.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm trying to survive.
Sometimes you're faced with the Dark Lord's champion. The Dark Lord's champion, after you manage to survive and slay all these people, but then the champion walks up and says, "Oh, finally." And now you must reattempt the challenge.
Okay.
With a +1 difficulty. And I feel awful about it.
Sure you do.
I feel real bad. So you don't want to dip in the darkness right now?
No.
You're not going to dip in the darkness? Okay, that's all
you don't need darkness when you got the Lord.
That's his journey.
I'm surviving this horde. That's 7. Would have done it last time. Okay, look. I'm pretty relentless about this, all right? So I've attempted a challenge. I can attempt it again, adding a dark rune to the attempt.
Yes!
Dip into the darkness.
You did that. I could do this all day, and you restrap your shield real quick.
I'm gonna survive this horde! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah!
Didn't even get dark, and I get experience out of it, and I get a hero card.
Folks,
and I survived.
That is how you overcome
Drop some big bongs in the chat for Shay.
Adversity.
Horde!
Hey! What kind of card do you want, Foo?
Hero card, please.
Shay's using the Acolyte's Constitution, or said abusing the Constitution. Debatable. That's debatable. You get some bing bongs in the chat for that one right there.
Yeah.
You are getting the bing bongs in the chat. Hermes makes a good point. If you look in the abyss long enough, it looks back into you.
I just give you a little quick peek. It's cool.
Okay, after all that, what the heck am I gonna do? I'm prompts gonna cry. Ooh, the Tyrant has made their. What's their thing? While this challenge is is undefeated, any
hero who takes a dark path, which is none of them that are out right now. But if you had taken like Stealing to Survive, that's a dark path because it's dark. So if you had taken that path, you would have gained.
I'm gonna try to take down the Tyrant.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Seems like a good thing to do.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Diz ain't subscribed. He ain't got skrill like that. That's right. I said it.
Diz is the man though. That's all that matters.
Go play Call of Duty, Bing bong.
It's not the place. Just like fine, I'm out. Okay, so in this one I can use the one symbol and then the other thing. So the crownies, I'm going to play Dazzling Wit. I'm going to charm it up a little bit, add a little extra crown to that. And I've got 1, 2, 3 of the arrow majigs. So can I get 3 of those?
Dexterity?
The dexterity.
Dexterity.
And then 1 of the crowns from adding.
The clowns.
Thank you. Okay, so it needs 8. It still feels dangerous. Feels dangerous.
Yeah. You can go
bad dream.
Bad dream.
Bing Bong Unite!
Thank you, Bad Dream. How you doing?
I gotta go a
good to
little
see
bit
you.
dark. I gotta go a little bit dark.
How dare you?
The moon, the small, how few times the moon has come up for all of the dark rings.
It really has been astonishing.
Yeah.
There it is.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Nice.
Done. Did it. You have defeated this tyrant.
You do get a little bit darker, which, here's the thing. I can't play heroes anymore, but I do get more points.
And you get a card.
So I guess you want an anti-hero, Mikey?
I do want an anti-hero, thank you.
Wow, shocker.
Shocker.
Take the dick cards.
Shocker pants.
Listen. Ooh, wow.
New card. What we got?
Supernatural.
You only get this if you have those, or if you have played. Ooh, I so do have those.
If I weren't so pure of heart, I would take it. But
Supernatural. Here's the thing. You know what's supernatural? The Lord. All right, so now I have three here.
Yep. So now we're triggering. That triggers the end game.
So you two each have one turn.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
This is the end game, people.
Ooh.
Good, busy at life.
to
How are
vanish.
you guys?
We're real good.
Bad
Thanks for
dream, so
asking.
good. I miss you, bro.
Darkwing Ducks and Hermes. Dang, going Darkwing Duck ass. Yeah, we're super good, Bad Dream. We're just busy ourselves, just doing the dang thing. Doing it up real good.
I don't want either of these. I'm not smart enough for this one.
Well, you're way smart.
I'm kind of smart, but I'm not 6 smart. And
That's fair.
you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna become pretty arcane. I've got intelligence and wisdom. Do it. Actually, wait, hold on.
Whoa.
I could kill one of these cards. Hopefully get something better. Yeah, let's roll the dice. Let's roll them bones.
Yes.
Let's get rid of this high priest.
Excuse you?
You heard me.
That's a bummer. I was
Ooh.
gonna fight that high priest.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the Wild
I'm a
World
champion
sports
of
are playing.
light.
We are playing Call to Adventure. If anyone other than Badger wants to know, Call to Adventure is kind of a story-driven
Yeah.
set collection game. It's very fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna become the champion of light. It's cool. No big. Just the champion of light.
Dude, proud of you.
I'm gonna try anyway.
You are going
I'm
to
really
succeed.
tempted. I'm really tempted to go dark to do this.
How'd you get in here? Well,
Look, I have a divine calling. Okay.
That's true.
I need
True.
5 to do this.
Okay.
I should be able to get that. And I
Yeah,
did.
Fool. Yeah, fool.
Yeah. Give me a hero card. I don't think I'll
That's a little
need
matter.
it,
Unless you can
but-
play it right now, I guess.
Yeah, sometimes you can play them immediately. Yeah, actually, I can. Deny the darkness. Choose another hero, or I gain sunlight, or you gain sunlight. Whatever. I gain sunlight. Whatever. It's nothing.
Yay!
Nothing happens.
Hey.
But
I mean, you can
Wow,
give
wow,
Mike 2
wow.
sunlight, or give him sunlight, make him lose 2
actually,
points.
yeah, I'm super gonna do that. I'm
Make
gonna
him
give,
lose 2 points.
yeah,
fool.
Mike, how do you feel about being a
Yeah.
little bit better in your heart?
You a little bit more on Lord's
The
side.
jury's still out on whether I like it. I might dip back into the darkness before the end of this day.
Looking forward to the studio tour and more adventures in 3D printing. 3D printing video will be out on Thursday, and the studio tour will be on, tomorrow. Not yesterday. So, Hermes, you are in luck, Hermes.
Interesting.
Interesting. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day.
Oh man, I am just difficult. Okay, I'm gonna visit a witch's den.
Oh, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
Well, I'm gonna defeat the witch.
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna try.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not even gonna be all ballsy and say I got this. Okay, so I'm gonna get 3 of the dexterity runes, 1 magic wand, the basics. Thank you.
How dark you going? You trying to defeat a witch, right?
You actually want to go dark a little
Yeah.
bit. Because he'll give you 2 more points.
Yeah, but if he spends it and doesn't get the moon, then he'll be 1 point shorter.
That's
out of
true
it.
point.
And really, like if he does it, he'll get 1 point. But then again, if he doesn't do it and doesn't get this, then he's losing at points.
That's true.
There's all kinds of math you can
There's
put into this.
so much math. God, what am I,
Yeah.
calculus?
Okay, I'm trying to think of a I think I'm gonna do this fateful choice. I'm choosing the light path, right, to defeat the witch.
You are.
So I'm gonna gain a sun.
Okay.
So I mean, it kind of insulates me from
That's not
things.
And you gain +1 on it? Or
Oh.
oh no, that's if you took a dark path.
Yeah, I wish I was taking the dark path, but I need to take
Ooh,
the
that's
light.
interesting.
Now, do I dip into darkness? Do I dip into the dark? Flip. I really need to make sure I succeed. This is my last go. Double dark, dude. Double dip.
Dude,
double dip on the dark.
Now, I hope he gets... Oh, yeah. Sure, you honestly want 2 moons.
I do.
Yeah, really, though, like...
Nope.
You got none of that.
I did.
Oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 7. You got 7.
Okay. That's
And
enough to
that's-
defeat the
that's
witch.
what you needed.
You need it. You got it.
Woo!
You got it.
Yep.
You got it.
Defeated
You
the
got it.
witch.
And 2 cards. I guess there's something you could play immediately.
Yeah. Let's. I'll just get 2 heroes, please.
Was it 2? I thought it was a dark and a
Was it
choice.
dark?
It was a
I'll take
dark
a
and a
dark
choice,
and a
right.
light.
Right.
You can play either of them right now. I unfortunately could not play this card.
I'm going on a 22-state road trip in 2 weeks. I'll be in La La Land in July, a little over a week. Badger, Discord us. Let us know when you're here. Let's hang out, bro. Are you going with the fam?
I don't think I can.
I'm assuming so. I don't think you're like going rogue for 22 state.
All right. And we got a pen or a pencil.
I got pencil behind the thingy.
Is there anything up in there?
Actually, that's a good point.
He's probably trying to keep him up there.
No, we should. You're right. We should keep one up there.
I had a pen up there. All right, hold on, folks. We're gonna figure this out.
So now, let's do a little scorekeeping before we.
Let's get the scores out of the way, and then we will tell the story, and we'll have people vote on what's the best story, because that's ultimately why we're here. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So scorekeeping wise, bit of bookkeeping on this adventure. Let's find out. How are we doing? I feel pretty good about my job here.
All right. So first up, we're counting the triumph on your story and your track here.
Okay, so I got 2, 5, 7, 21.
12.
Just on the story parts? Just on these bits, or on our hero cards and all that too?
No, just your board.
Okay.
So.
Triumphs, that's not the darkness, right?
That's yeah, just the white diamonds.
Okay.
13.
21 for me.
Whoa.
21. I got 24.
Where?
8, 5, 3, 1, 4, 3.
Yeah.
Got a lot. Now for your tragedy on your board, I have a none.
11.
11. All right.
Sorry, is that
The black
these
diamonds.
ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I had 21s all together. So if you want to make it 18
Oh, okay.
for the good, 3 for the bad.
You have the good, 3 for the bad. All right. Now count up your experience. I got
None.
6.
Yeah,
None.
None. Now your good cards.
3.
3. I got 6.
got 4.
I'm not
Your
winning. Even though I had
bad
the lower on my
cards,
side.
I got 1.
3.
3 bad cards. How many anti-hero cards you play?
None.
All right.
0.
And now your story icons of the little set collection.
So how many points do we get for?
Oh, so if you have 2, it's 2. If you have 3, it's 4. If you have 4, it's 8.
Okay.
Oh, and I should have mentioned when we were counting the diamonds and whatever to do your destiny. But let's do story icons first.
Okay.
So I got 3 crowns. That's 4. Got 2 stars. 6. Got 2 mountains.
So we're just doing
8.
okay. So 3, 4.
So I got 8.
Yeah, I got 4 total.
And if you have 1, doesn't.
1 gives you nothing. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I've got 8 as well because I've got 3 drama masks and 3 of the scales.
Yeah, I got 4 total.
All right, and then I should have done this earlier, but
Do we not count like our
destiny.
charisma? These things?
Oh no, your stats don't give you any points.
Oh, I thought they did. Okay.
No,
I wouldn't have gotten this much
sorry.
charisma. I would not have gotten this much charisma.
Oh,
okay,
no.
no, that's okay. That's
I
okay.
was sure you
but
had
sometimes
a.
your destiny does, like mine.
Yeah.
based
Oh,
on
mine
some
does not.
stats.
Okay, yeah.
I was sure you had.
So
one
mine
of
is I
those
get 1 point for
assessment.
every card I played, and then this is worth 3 points. So I guess it's 6
What is your
total.
destiny, Nick?
My destiny is I am the hand of fate.
Ooh.
All right.
You're one with nature. That checks out.
And I am the people's
I
champion.
am one with nature. Yes.
The people. You're the Rock,
Yeah.
dude. Mike's the Rock.
Yeah, been the rock.
Oh.
I'm a cool lady squire though, dude. Like I don't mess around.
Let's see. So I had.
Manos, the hands of fate. Her mortgage of a smell.
6, 7. I got an extra 7 from that. 31. How much did you get from your destiny?
6.
6. 19.
4.
I did not win, fam. I don't think I won.
I think I did okay, but.
And 5, 6, 7. I get 8 from my destiny. Oh no, 9 times. Sorry.
8. All right. Let's do this real quick.
I lost all faith. Smash back. All of it's gone. No more faith.
So,
My
you
destiny
got
was
37.
Yeah, I didn't win.
My destiny was 10, by the way. I miscounted, so if you want to add 2, I don't know if you got that. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, I heard you.
Sweet.
You
So
got
37.
46.
Yes. Winner is.
I got 52.
Okay.
I lost.
50.
I misunderstood something,
Dude,
and
yeah.
I did not get as many points as I thought.
A lot of good points,
Yeah.
and this one especially gives me
I
points.
think Sermi says I'm going to have to unleash the people's Elbow.
People's elbow.
So why don't you start off and tell us your story?
Okay, here's the thing, fam. I'm an acolyte, man of the Lord. Obviously, we'll talk about it for. Here's the thing. I'm a foundling, and one day I came across a man in an alley, and he was like, "Give me your money," and I was just like, "Calm down." I did the the thing and face off, the awkward face touching thing, and it freaked him out that it calmed him down, and he walked away. And then I was just like, that kind of life sounds interesting. And then a man out of the corner with a big crucifix was like, "Young man, do you want to be a spy for the Lord?" And I was just like, "They got good benefits?" He's like, "Great dental." And I was like, "Interesting, cool, I'm going to do that." So I became a spy. I'm spying around. And here's the thing, I was leading an expedition making everyone think that I'm just trying to evangelize locals. No, I'm spying. I was out there looking for Satan. And so I led an expedition. Satan Skewers, yeah, the best Satan Skewers name. Because I am a seeker of truth. That is what I am. I am out trying to find the truth. Okay. And I am trying to spread the truth and spy on the people who are against the truth. And then I am inspiring the whole time. I'm just up there like, "Hey, Zeus!" And everyone's just like, "Yes, exactly." But then my best friend Bartholomew, best friend up on the mountains, dies, and I have a tragic loss, and it hurts my heart a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm just like, "The Lord, why do you do this to me?" And then a sorceress comes along, and I'm like, "Oh." And then the supernatural comes along, and I'm like, "You're my friend, the Lord." And then a big fire demon comes out. I take some holy water, and I pour it into a super soaker, and I start pumping. And I'm like, "Hold on, this takes a while to pump." Yeah. And then super soaker, and as it's going down, I'm like, "I am the hand of fate!" And then he died. That was it, and then I lost.
Damn.
And I lost horrendously.
And you're like, "Someone got a hose, I gotta fill the super soaker."
I know, I need more water.
It goes quick.
That's my story, fam. That's my story.
Story. Jeez. What you got, Shay?
10 points for referencing face off. Thank you, Hermes.
I was born out in the world, in the wilds. In the wilds, sometimes you need to hunt to survive. You learn in nature, though, that's not a harmful act. That's just the world. That's just how the world works.
Yeah. Clap your hands.
And there's wisdom to be found out in the world. I became very spiritual being out in nature.
I understand that.
But you can't, as a person, you can't just stay in the wilderness forever.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to go where the people are.
Yeah.
You have to see them dancing.
Thank you.
I did. and for a time I was happy, but then war.
Did you get
approached.
thingamabobs and things?
I did.
Okay.
Well, and I used those thingamabobs to help plan the city's defenses.
Okay.
I was new to this world, but I knew that we needed to save it. And while I was doing that, I found something out about myself. That I was secretly royalty. And that this city was destined to be mine. So I'm glad I helped it. I'm glad I saved it. It worked out really well for me.
Yeah.
Now,
there's who's it's and what's it galore in the city. So.
Yeah,
it's true.
Okay.
Now some people would be, tempted, finding out that they're royalty, finding out that they can have all of the gizmos and gadgets, the who's it's, what's it, all of them.
You can walk around on one of those.
What do you call them?
Feet.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I wasn't gonna be tempted. I'm pure of heart. Some people would think, "Oh yeah, I can be a little evil now and again. I can have some tragic parts of my life." But no, I'm pure of heart. That's not gonna happen for me. There was a warlock that tried to tempt me with evil spells, and I said no. I cast them out. I solved the mystery of what was keeping them alive, and I was able to remove them from this plane in an honorable way.
Yes.
Yeah. I never tarried. There's a word here that I never wavered. Thank you. I'm pure of heart, not great with words sometimes. I never wavered. I'm honorable.
Not a linguist, yeah.
Now, that's not to say I didn't get in trouble sometimes. I faced an undead army. And sometimes you have to know when it's too much. And all you need to do is survive. But I survived that horde. And in doing so, I realized through inaction I was actually doing what the light wanted me to do.
Yeah.
I was the champion of light.
It's my whole life. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, at the end of it, I kind of just came full circle. I said, this has been great. I know I'm royalty and all. I think you guys got this. I'm going to go back and be one with nature.
Wow.
I got a cat and a dog friend. I got this cool snake buddy. There's a bird hanging out.
Oh,
I'm good.
I love it. I love it.
Nick, can you set up a poll while I tell
Yes,
my
I will
tale?
set up a poll,
So we can
Mikey.
vote. After my tale ends, we will put it out to you. You can tell us who had the best story and why it's mine. So, I was raised just a squire. Not necessarily one of importance. I was just kind of an errand person, running around doing things for people. And you have to get crafty real quick.
Sure.
And so at a young age, I was gifted the ability to learn to fight dirty. And I was able to learn to fight dirty with a very special person. My first and only and truest love.
Okay.
She taught me so much.
It's an interesting relationship you guys
Fought
have.
dirty in many ways. Yeah. There's lots of teachings going on. We learned to fight dirty. We'll roll in the hay and stuff like that. And from this moment on, we met.
Okay.
At first, I'm going to admit, she was a rival. Okay, rival squire, different family. We had, it's just one of those volcanic love connections, right? It's just full of rage, desperate rage at times, desperate rages at times. And so I crushed my rival first by learning to fight dirty, but then we were inseparable from that moment on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, never could we separate. We went on many adventures. We delved into dangerous situations, like if a missing person found out they were straight dead, so we found a way to climb to safety. We found love and stability within the chaos. When chaos reigned supreme, we were like the great bedrock of Earth, and deep down in is where we would root. Okay? We were a couple of thrill seekers, man. We were raised up to be thrill seekers. And along the way, things unfortunately took a turn. Okay? If you live on the razor's edge, at times, things are going to waver. And at one point, I was captured. Ripped away from my first, my only, my truest love. Okay? Ripped away. I tried to escape, failed. I showed up, I resisted arrest, slapped a guard. I mean, I still got arrested, but I resisted. You know what I mean? It was a good thing. And I was holed up for a long time, and this is, it was in my darkest hour. I'm separated from my love, and luckily I had a good cellie, and became my sidekick. Okay, my cellmate, and we said, listen, the only way to get out of here is to join these people, and we turned criminal. We did. We turned criminal for a time.
Walking away from the Lord.
And all of a sudden we were running. Now we were running the
We're
streets.
pure.
Not pure,
Yeah.
We were running the streets, but then we found a true calling. He said, you know what?
Jesus.
There's a great battle going on, and we can either join in with these criminals and stuff and lead a boarding party, or we can sink this ship and make sure no one's going to get this treasure but us. So we sunk that ship. Boom! Crushed it. Left everyone. Left the criminal world behind to move forward because I had to make up for lost time with my lost love. So I went and searched for my lost love. And then eventually I found her. After all these years, I found her. But then I was faced with the double cross. My sidekick, my oldest, truest friend, turned out to be a tyrant. And I had to face down that tyrant with sword and might and a bit of dazzling wit, if you don't mind. All right? And I faced down that tyrant to rescue a lost love. My one true lost love. Only problem? She had turned into a witch. This whole time, it was a triple cross.
Oh boy.
The tyrant, the witch were working together, and at the end of my life, I was faced with my rival once again. I had to fight dirty once again. I had to crush my rival once again. This time the witch, and that is how I became the people's champion. Come on, guys.
I like it.
Spun a yarn.
What's up, that girl in that place? It's good to see you. All right, so we're going to put a poll out. It is starting right now. You can vote on who you thought had the best story. So the poll options is you're going to put in command, which is !vote space, and then the ID. 0 if you're voting for me, 1 if you're voting for Mike, 2 if you're voting for Shay. So again, !vote space, and then a number. By the way, if there's more, if there's not enough zeros, I'm just going to shut it down. Something out there.
We got one
you
for Mike.
did, roll
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, really? 4.
Four.
Thank you,
Four.
Diz.
That
Thank you,
makes sense.
Diz.
That
Vote
makes
for
sense.
Karen.
You're voting for the player boards themselves.
Okay.
We're going to let that go for a minute.
Appreciate
Not
it.
one vote for the Lord.
Roll.
Thank
You
you,
turned
Hermes.
away from the Lord.
For Hermes, that vote didn't count, though, because you put a space. I need to vote.
Nah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about
I
that.
should
You're
put
fine.
that vote in again.
Don't worry about that. They're popular.
Just because I'm the only non-actor here. This is ridiculous.
Your story was great.
Nope.
I don't remember much of it.
Everyone here turning
No,
away
you
from
got
the
Bad
Lord.
Dream on
No,
your side.
I don't
over
want
here.
Bad Dream.
And Rolf, you should definitely go back and rewatch this one. It's a really fun, cool game.
Yeah.
Where you can tell us a fun story at the end, man. I was into it. Mom writes, I think you need to command vote, then a space, then the number.
Indeed, but make sure you keep that number exactly the
You
same.
can make it a 1. You can turn it into a 1.
Indeed.
You got an O for crying out loud out of Mom writes, which is a signature phrase.
Yes.
And that means she quite liked it.
Who is which numbers? I'm 0, Mike is 1, Shay is 2.
We'll hold them up, I guess. This guy. Text now 1 if you want Mike to go on.
Thank you, Hardboard Games.
Thank you. for
Lovely.
doing that.
Thank you, Slavers.
Thanks,
Nah,
Slivers.
well,
Whatever.
Slivers
Why did I
won't
tell you?
listen.
Gosh.
Just because. Okay. Alright. Vote space.
Space number.
Space numbers.
Space numbers. All right. Well, Mike's winning. Whatever. I don't
Yeah.
care. Whatever. Shut up, stupid
I don't
poll.
know if I am.
Oh, no, you definitely are.
Yeah, you're definitely winning. Oh, that's too ridiculous. Let's get back.
Oh, what is all this, people? Come on. Man.
That's right. I will guilt all of you into making you win.
All right, we'll
Yeah,
look
just
at
like the church. That sounds about right.
it. Yeah.
That's right, baby. Keeping it topical.
All right. Well, in the meantime, we'll talk about it for a second. Do we like the game?
I
quite
like
the game.
it. It's super
It's really
fun.
cool.
Well, because it's actually a fun game, and my thing is like I will always. This is one of those games where like I could not care less if I won or lose,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want
because
to
I'm always gonna pick things that are thematically accurate.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
like,
as
no,
we're
I'm a
going-
word of the Lord. I'm gonna try to do
Like
this.
I was definitely paying attention to certain like symbols and stuff that I thought would help me, but like I also wanted to. As I was going, thinking about this cool story I could craft, and like
Oh yeah.
that was the most important piece of the puzzle.
What does everyone else out there think? Y'all dig it? You think it was cool?
I like it a lot. I really like
Yeah, I knew you guys were gonna like absolutely
Oh
love this
yeah,
game.
that is
It's
just
right
fun.
up like our kind of alley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just fun, interesting, silly at times.
And it's like
You know,
it's
storytelling.
on its
right?
own. It's like a decent kind of like tableau builder
Absolutely.
kind of game.
Yeah.
But the storytelling aspect, the thematic element to it, it's just
Michael.
puts it over the top.
Oh, 100%. Like it really does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for enjoying the story.
Mike's a good storyteller.
I appreciate it.
That
Yeah,
is
the storytelling. It makes it because you can make it like tableau builder be fine, but like the storytelling makes it just so much more engaging and interesting. Like I quite enjoy it. Thank you for bringing this to us.
Yes,
This is
Shay.
close, man.
Yeah, I've been hoping to play this with you guys for
Yeah.
a while
Yeah.
because
Oh, this is fun. We're gonna have to do this again
Isn't it?
sometime.
Shout standing.
Momright says, loved it. Great stream. 2. Thank you, Momrights. We should play this sometime. I think you'd quite like this.
Yeah, and
It'd
if we
be
get, if we end up
awesome.
getting it,
As Momrights, you can probably guess from her name, is a writer.
indeed.
She writes some like dope stuff.
And
out of
Karen
this.
loves Name of the Wind, so she'll probably want to play that thingy.
Yep. That was awesome, folks. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We are gonna scream on out of here. And
Thank you, Shay, for being here.
Thank you, Shay, for making the drive out to the new studio, Brother Murph's headquarters.
Hey, Curse.
We're gonna shoot something with him real soon. This is gonna be coming out around the time that your Terraforming Mars video
that's the
comes
plan.
out.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what do you do, Shay? What's your jam?
I teach games.
He does.
Games.
Like, you know how it's hard to learn a game sometimes,
So
and you want someone to do it for you,
It's
but you don't have anyone
ridiculous.
around. Well, if you go online, you go to youtube.com/RTFM show, then you can some of the games I've taught. So I
games.
teach board games like Twilight Imperium or Gloomhaven. I tend to focus on heavier games.
Yeah.
And I try to make them interesting to watch because
Yes.
it's pretty hard to do that.
They
They can be dry sometimes.
They can get dry. sometimes,
So-
that's true.
Try to make it fun. I try to make it quick. And I try not to waste too much of your time. I waste a little bit of your time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well,
man,
Nick
you
wastes
know
more
what?
time. Like, whenever Nick comes in, you're like, cool.
Yeah.
Now, also us, whenever we come in, we're always
I mean,
wasting
and like,
time.
let's be fair. Like, you put a fun little bit in your things, it's like a minute,
Yeah.
and there's always someone who's just like, oh,
Yeah.
the content that matters begins at hyperlink birth.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
So yes, in my
sorry.
in the root video that I put up, it has a fun sketch with these guys, my roommate
It's
Nick,
like a
and
minute long.
it is like a
It's the
minute
shortest
long,
thing
and I at the very beginning of it, I have a thing that says the rules start at like 2:15 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then someone put a comment and said, the rules start at 2:15. You could skip all that nonsense. And I put the link. I'm like, it was on there.
told you
Oh, I'm gonna go
nonsense was
respond to
coming.
that. I'm gonna respond to that bad boy.
Yeah.
Like whatever. I know not everyone's gonna be down for it.
I'm just gonna
but,
be like, I'm
it's
so
right
sorry
there.
that you have no happiness in your life
Yeah.
because that's clearly what
It's
the
a
problem
bummer
is
for you. The girl that places out here says, y'all are awesome. See you later.
Bye.
Take care. We'll see you later. Hopefully, we'll see you on Thursday.
And the rest of you, yeah, we'll see on Thursday. I have no idea. What are we playing? We say
Well,
oh, it's
we
on a
don't
poll.
know yet. What's
Mm-hmm.
the poll looking like? You can go to our Patreon right now and vote. Cast your vote. We have Adventureland, not called Adventure, but Adventureland. We have Koi, we have Spy Club, and we have the fourth option, which is not. It's Gizmos, is what it is.
Gizmos,
Gizmos. So you
indeed.
can go vote on it. I think Adventureland is or was.
It was
Thank
winning
you, Alexander,
earlier.
for putting that. You can follow that link over there to go make a vote. Anyone can make a vote. You don't have to be a patron, but if you want to consider patronizing us while you're there, go for it. But go vote anyway, and then you can come back on Thursday and watch. It's the people's choice for the people's elbow.
That's right.
Rolling it back in. Yeah. It says, nonsense, you mean comedic genius, Hermes? Thank you. We tend to agree with that. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry you had to be entertained for 30 seconds. And
Person
Studio
just wants
2.
very dry rules.
I know.
Dude, that's the problem.
They want an audiobook of a rule book.
People do want that. That's the craziest thing to me. But
So funny. Memorize, yeah, Studio Tour tomorrow. So yeah, please watch that and take a look at all the business we got going in here. Because all you're looking at is this is a green screen.
You
It
literally
doesn't even look like
see-
a green screen to you.
on our streams, you are seeing the least amount of our studio you could possibly see. Because literally the only part of our studio you're seeing is this table.
The only part.
That's
It's the
it.
only actual part. We're
And
not
everything
really,
else is a lie.
Everything
We're not even
else is a
here.
lie.
Man, oh dang, getting deep.
We're just all green screened in.
Oh my gosh. Anyone, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you
Indeed.
real soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.